will follow you faithfully till the end.
I did it!
I planned for the future of House Wolfort.
I can do this.
Here.
To lead, I must grow.
My pride is my shield. No! We will make our ideals reality.
Now then. Of my thanks.
My growth is plain to see.
Over here! I shirk from no danger. Made of. Look at me learning.
Are you down?
An honor and a privilege to serve.
I can help more than ever now.
This'll do it. There's more yet to learn.
To further the arcane arts.
And we're back with, I think, episode 8 of Triangle Strategy. Last time, we fought on a bridge and got beat down by archers who were high up on the bridge, so, you know, that was fun. But somehow we still ended up surviving that battle, although we lost Gila and Frederica during that fight, so that was actually pretty cool and a fun battle in my opinion. And we also made it through the reinforcements, which was also cool. But last time, what happened story-wise was, we escaped Glenbrook Castle, which was, overtaken, I guess? Overthrown, maybe? I don't know what the appropriate word for it is. Let's just go with overthrown by the Ace Frost's military forces, and now we're escaping with Rolland, and we think Maxwell might be dead. Probably not, though. But yeah, we're escaping with Rolland back to the Wolfort domain, and hoping that things will go alright, which they probably won't, because if you don't know by now, because I think I've said it a couple times the last couple episodes, this is a big chapter where we make a big decision. And spoiler alert, I'm about to tell you what's about to happen. Well, what I've found out that's supposed to happen to get different endings and things like that. So this episode, we're supposed to make a choice of whether to protect Rolland or return him into the Ace Frost forces. Now, what I thought was going to happen this episode was that we were going to have to make that choice, and depending on the choice we make, that would determine whether we would get the through ending or not. But apparently that choice doesn't matter at all. Well, it does matter, I just don't know how it matters. But it doesn't matter whether you protect Rolland or turn him in. That doesn't affect whether you get the true ending or not. What affects whether you get the true ending or not is whether you set the houses on fire during the battle, or just let them be as they are. Now, I think what I ended up finding out was that the only time you can set the houses in the Wolfort domain on fire is when you battle Avlora, when you decide to protect Rolland, so I was completely misremembering all of that. I thought that setting the houses on fire was a whole different battle, but apparently not. Apparently it's the Avlora battle, so who knows what turning in Rolland does. I just don't remember that battle whatsoever. I remember it being difficult, but I don't remember at all what happens during that one. I did end up looking up the Avlora battle again, because I wanted to know if she dies in the battle or not, because I do know that, spoiler alert, you can recruit Avlora eventually, based on some circumstances or something. I don't know. I didn't look too much into it. I just know you can eventually recruit her. And I was worried whether she died during this battle, because I was misremembering and thinking when I beat her she died, but apparently not. Apparently she just retreats, which is cool. So your choice doesn't, well, it kind of matters whether you turn in Rolland or not. But anyways, I decided that we're gonna protect Rolland, and we'll do that in just a bit. Also, before the episode started, I did do some grinding. I did that encampment battle we saw last episode that gives you 2,000 money, and I was rich for just a couple of minutes. We had so much money. We had like I think 10,000. I don't know what a lot of money is in this game. Yakuza 0 has made me lose my sense of value of money in games now, just because I can have like 1,000,000 gen in that game and it waste it all on just fighting. But anyway, Yeah, we had a ton of money, I think 10,000 or so, and I immediately lost it all buying a single ring. Well, a ring and then a couple other things. Let me see if I can find it. I got the golden pinky ring from the merchant in the encampment. It increases the chances of enemies dropping spoils when defeated. And I got this because I was like, oh, it doesn't look that expensive, because I was thinking, oh, we have so much money. Then I bought the ring and I was like, oh my gosh, well, there goes all my life savings. I'm poor again. So I decided, well, what I was gonna do with the money I got was get the rest of the rings that the merchant sells and maybe some of the material. But since I ended up wasting so much on that single ring, thinking it was a great investment, hopefully it is a great investment. I guess I'll find out. But since I spent all my money on that, I decided just to get the quality material he was selling. Because that's for rank 2 weapon abilities, which we'll eventually need, and I'm guessing might be hard to find eventually. But aside from that, I think that's all I did. I think that's also all I needed to tell you about this episode. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything. Oh yeah, I guess for the grinding, I got everyone to level 11, and I think only one character learned a new ability. Let's take a look real quick. I think it was Jens who learned Constricting Net. And now he's a pretty decent unit. Not incredible, but he's somewhat better now. He was doing decent-ish, below par damage during the encampment training thing. But he got Constricting Net, which sounds, well, it's pretty decent so far. Just because it can delay enemy turns, so that makes him somewhat more useful than what he was before. As for my boy, the best boy in the game, Narve over here, he now has Thunder Magic, or is it Lightning? Oh, Lightning Magic, there we go. He now has Lightning Magic, so 3 elementals, and he's doing great and amazing. Magic, actually let me check how his magic's doing compared to others. Oh, he's almost on par with Frederica. Okay, so he's doing pretty good magic-wise stat. And spell-wise, incredible, love him, he's still great. I really want to promote him already, because I just love him so much. Also, the fact that this is area of effect, and so is Icy Breath, it's incredible. Unfortunately, Spark isn't area of effect, it's just a single square. But the good thing about it is that apparently Lightning Magic paralyzes enemies. I don't know what that means exactly. It might maybe delay their turn or something, I'm guessing, hoping. But that sounds pretty good, so glad we got that. Okay, Julio didn't get anything, but Julio, during the encampment training battle things, I did realize how useful he is, just because I can't believe I didn't think about this when I was using him, but Moment of Truth works really well with Narve and all my mages, just because he can continuously give them TP, and that is so incredibly helpful. It can make Narve so much more useful than what he is. Well, he's already pretty useful, it just makes him even more incredible. Corinthian's doing well, he's still a good unit, I still love him, he's great. Eridor's also good, nothing new. Huette, still good, well, decent-ish. Her damage is pretty decent now, I think. Not incredible, but, she's doing her job, she's binding people, doing shit damage, so that's good. Anna, now there's nothing we need to say about her. She's best girl, incredible unit, love her, great. Can't wait to promote her eventually, hopefully. Gila, also incredible, great, doing well. Everything's great, nothing bad. Actually, I should say I still haven't been using Sanctuary probably as much as I should. Just because it's expensive to use Sanctuary, and right now it doesn't really feel worth it, so... Especially since he only has 3 TP. So I've kind of just been holding back on that. Cure Wounds has been plenty enough for all my units so far, thankfully. Frederica, still doing alright. Pretty good unit, love her. Great design, everything. Benedict, still the same, good, helpful, great unit. Rolland, incredible, great unit too, nothing to say. And Serena, also great, incredible. So that's the only update I have to say units-wise. Aside from that, I think we can finally get into the episode. Sorry for the wait. Let's see. Main story. The Frosty Archduke enters Whiteholm Castle, the seat of power in Glenbrook, and lays claim to the throne. Kinda sad there's no sub-story or side story right now, but whatever. Oh yeah, hopefully there's no recording issues with this episode, because just before I started recording this, I ran into some small problems.
Your most honorable siblings, Lord Thalas and Lady Erica, have arrived, my lord.
Just before I started recording this episode, for whatever reason, the my PC wasn't picking up, what do you call it? I guess recording this? I don't know. I guess pulling this up? Viewing this? I don't know what to say, but basically OBS was picking up the footage, but I couldn't actually see anything on my computer, so I was like, oh god. And also there was audio issues at first, like it was recording this, but it wasn't recording the actual audio, and I was just like, oh god, please, not again. Oh no. I got so scared for a second there, but thankfully I hope everything's good once I get to editing this. Okay, let's continue. Oh, by the way, I'm not surprised at all that guy betrayed us.
Go now.
If there is anything else that you require, anything at all, you need but say the word.
I feel like no one should be surprised that this guy was pretty evil. Oh yeah, we also had the Giulio's side story thing, where we literally saw him being corrupt, so you know.
In that case, I would have a bottle of the realm's finest wine and a serving of fresh fruit delivered to my quarters.
But of course, milady, I shall have the servants fetch it at once.
Ever eager to please, isn't he?
I believe the word you're looking for is sycophant. Congratulations on bringing Glenbrook to its knees, brother. It's a thing of beauty, what you've accomplished. I trust you're already seeing to that fuss outside the castle walls?
Of course.
The other domains are putting up little in the way of resistance. Lord Telior trembles in his seat within the stronghold, and Lord Fawkes was oblivious to what was happening until it was far too late.
How easily the three high houses of Glenbrook break under your iron boot, brother.
Wolfort is the last to hold out, but Avlora will deal with them. Prince Rolland will be in our hands before long.
Speaking of royalty, brother, I would have thought Cordelia would be dead or rotting in jail. Yet here she sits on the throne. She looks less a vanquished princess and more a queen.
That is precisely what I would have her be.
Whatever do you mean?
Once things have calmed, I shall assume guardianship over her and have her crowned. A few days hence, Regna will be executed. I've already informed Patriat as much.
So the wise and benevolent King Regna meets his end at last.
Father.
Please, can someone explain? What are we going to do? Excuse me. Can you tell me what's happening?
Did I hear him wrong? I don't.
Where did he go?
Subjects of Glenbrook, I am Gustadolf, Archduke and High Commander of the Grand Duchy of Esfrost. Hear my words. The sins King Regna has committed against us, and against you, his own people, are grievous indeed.
What has he done to us?
3 decades have passed since the end of the war. In the years since, we have all done what we can to rebuild our nations. The opening of the Grand Norzelian mines was to be the dawn of a new age. An age where our 3 nations would work together for the peace and prosperity of all. But King Regna spat in the face of that glorious dream. As our engineers worked tirelessly to put success within reach, your King Regna schemed in the shadows to seize control of the mine for his own profit.
Dang it,
And when
Dragon.
Dragan Esfrost, my dear cousin, and the man tasked with overseeing the mine's operations, became aware of this plot, King Regna had him assassinated in cold blood. In doing so, he betrayed not only my own nation and the holy state of Hyzant, but you as well. The very people who were to share in the wealth the mine would bring. And so we were left with no choice but to march on Whiteholm Castle and put an end to Regna's treachery by force. Our actions were born of a righteous duty to avenge Dragan's murder and this odious betrayal of this historic accord between our nations. What say you, King Regna? Do you deny these charges against you?
I do not.
Wait, what?
But I beg of you, spare my children.
Subjects of Glenbrook, your traitor king admits his guilt before you. The punishment for these crimes is death. Off with his head!
Rolland, Cordelia, the future of our kingdom is in your hands now.
For some reason, I was expecting Maxwell to show up and maybe stop him, but no, that makes sense.
Just days after the fall of the Crown City, King Regna of Glenbrook is beheaded before his subjects. The death of this kind and benevolent monarch plunges the realm into confusion and chaos. With the king perishes an all too short-lived era of peace, and in its place, one of bloodshed and turmoil.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of oh my gosh. I think oh wow, that's a lot. Okay, oh god. Okay, let's save. Starting to feel like I'm in Yakuza over here with all these side stories. I guess, let's see. Lord Silvio Tellior, head of one of Glenbrook's 3 high houses, ponders what the future holds for his domain. This is the selfish guy that didn't want to help, right? Yep.
Whatever is House Tellior to do? With King Regna gone, we must find a way to preserve ourselves. Landroy, that proud fool, will no doubt fight to the bitter end. But House Fawkes alone is no match for the Grand Duchy.
There's House Wolfort. Hello, you could side with us.
Yet if House Wolfort were to fight at their side... They say Prince Rolland is in Wolfort's charge. If this is true, there's a good chance they will join the fray. Or will they? The Wolforts may choose to ransom the prince to Esfrost in return for amnesty for their own domain. If it comes to that, Esfrost will either kill the prince and princess, or use them as their pawns, and Glenbrook will fall. Bending the knee to Esfrost may be our only hope if we are to live to see tomorrow.
I can't really hate the guy because he's at least reasonable and not like that evil-looking guy that's now serving the Ace Frost. Okay, let's see. Minister Patriot, advisor to the king, conducts a covert investigation of the Crown City under pretenses of a routine inspection, but to what end?
It would seem things have calmed outside the castle walls.
What is to become of us now? Word has it the King's Guard's been slaughtered to the last man. We must flee while we have our lives.
If they meant to kill ordinary folk like us, wouldn't they have done so already? Even as frosty dogs have some honor then. Who'd have thought? Anyway, there's no point fighting. What'll be, will be.
Our people seem less resentful of Esfrost than I would have expected. No doubt due to the Archduke's decision to focus their attack on the castle and leave the town itself unscathed. So, the common folk won't be a problem. That just leaves the matter of the royal family. His Grace and the Crown Prince have been dealt with, and Princess Cordelia has been brought to heel. Prince Rolland is the only one unaccounted for, but the men I arranged for hunt him down as we speak. Word has it there's also a sizable bounty on his head. No, he'll not last long.
You sure about that?
I knew Gustadolf to be a shrewd man, but his attention to detail is nothing short of astonishing. I have seen all I would. Let us return.
I still can't tell what that guy's, like, I guess, goals are. Is he just trying to survive? Is he just looking for power? Did he know about Aesfrost the whole time, or did he just betray them? I hope we get some info on that. Lord Landroy Fox, King's Regna's loyal bannerman since the days of the Salt Iron War, receives the news of his liege's grim fate.
Your Majesty, House Fawkes has failed you. I have failed you. High House, damn it all! When you needed us most, we were not there to answer the call. How did we not see what they were plotting? How did we not know to go to your aid? But no. Cursing our fate will not bring you back to us. We must focus our efforts on the one who might yet save Glenbrook from downfall. We must protect Prince Rolland with our lives.
Oh, that guy's... I don't remember if he dies. I don't think he dies. I think he survives no matter what you do. The only thing I remember about him is that if you don't protect Rolland, he gets mad at you. That's the only thing I remember about him. News of Glenbrook's fall reaches the Citadel of the Sands in the far-off holy state of Hyacinth, where a great battle of the Salt Iron War was fought so many years ago.
Minister Sorsley.
Oh, hello. Another handsome guy. Attendant to House Ende, Booker Paynorth, Sorsley Ende's most trusted retainer. As such, his duties are many.
What is it this time, Booker?
We've just received word that Aesfrost has launched a surprise invasion of Glenbrook. Whiteholm burns as we speak.
What's this?
The Crown City has fallen. King Regna was beheaded, and it is said Crown Prince Franny also perished in the fray. Prince Rolland has fled to the domain of House Wolfort, with the Grand Duchy's army in close pursuit.
Goddess forbid.
What could the Archduke be plotting? And what did the others think of the matter?
At any rate, I must speak with the Hierophant at once.
Minister, if I may assuage you, I propose that perhaps this situation may yet play to House N's benefit.
Our benefit, you say? Indeed. Indeed, you may have the right of it. My dear Booker, whatever would House N do without you?
Send a bird to the palace. Tell them that the Holy One's faithful servant Sorsley would humbly beg an audience.
At once, Master.
At this point, I feel like we just can't trust anyone. But I mean, that was the feeling we got from the beginning, because I mean, I didn't really trust the I guess, agreement, whatever it was called, alliance, there we go, from the beginning. I don't know, it feels pretty fake. But I guess we'll find out why it was so fake now. Let me save, just in case. Having made their escape by both, Serenoa and his retinue finally make their way back to the Wolfort domain, but what awaits them there?
Lord Serenoa, thank the heavens you're safe.
It is good to be home.
Castle Wolfort is the most impregnable stronghold in all the kingdom. You will be safe here, Your Highness.
Thank you. I can only hope Father and Sir Maxwell are safe as well.
Benedict, there is news.
What's the matter, Benedict? You look as if you've seen a ghost.
Your Highness, my lord, pray try to remain calm. His Grace was beheaded at the Crown City not bells ago.
Father. No. Say it is not so.
Rolland.
I can only imagine what you're feeling now, Your Highness. But I fear we have not the luxury of grieving. As the last living heir to the throne, there is no doubt that the Archduke will target you next.
Indeed. We must move quickly. I would seek Father's counsel.
About Lord Simon.
What is it? Has something befallen Father?
Oh,
Father!
Lord Simon, what is the meaning of this?
He collapsed when he heard the news from the Crown City.
I thought he was dead.
You must be mad. The man was stronger than an ox.
We cannot afford to lose Lord Simon. Not now, of all times.
Father. Be strong, Father. This realm still needs you. I still need you, Father. Father.
Serenoa.
Is there any chance he will recover?
Our healers are doing everything they can, but none can say.
Very well.
Do not give up hope, Serenoa. The malady will not take your father easily.
Forgive me, Rolland. I can only imagine what you feel now.
I must stay strong. I cannot allow Father's death to be in vain. You too must remain composed. For Lord Simon. And for those who now look to you for guidance in his stead.
I will try.
Pardon me, my lord. I come bearing a message.
From whom?
The scout we had sent in search of Sir Maxwell returned with this.
Sir Maxwell's mask.
Ooh, can we equip it?
Reports have it that it was found near Whiteholm Bridge.
Blood. No, it cannot be.
This mask was all that was found, you say?
The bridge was all but overflowing with the bodies of the fallen. It was not possible to ascertain all of their identities. And the swift course of the river thwarted any efforts to search further.
I see. Thank you for the report. Get some rest. You have earned it.
Yes, my lord.
Sir Maxwell, you too abandon me now?
At Gustadolf's command, Frost musters its forces at Whiteholm Castle and commences a march on the Wolfort domain. Their aim, to seize in their clutches Prince Rolland, the unwilling heir to Glenbrook's throne.
That scene kind of hits differently now, because I remember a bit about it from the demo, but I didn't really understand much of what was going on in the story. So it was just like, oh, okay, whatever. But now that I have like context, it's like, Rolland got hit hard. He lost his dad, he lost his brother, he lost, I guess, his father figure, maybe? Friend? I don't know what the appropriate word would be for Maxwell, since we didn't get to see him that much, but yeah, he got hit hard. I'm pretty sure he also wants to turn himself in this episode, or in this chapter, I mean, if I remember correctly. Let's see. At the Ace-Frost, the army advances on Castle Wolfort. Another crisis looms large for Sereno and Prince Rolland.
My lord, the Frosty army advances on us as we speak. A missive has arrived from Lord Gustadolf. It says they will stand down on the condition that we surrender Prince Rolland to them at once.
We've not much time before they're on our doorstep, my lord.
Word has it that General Avlora herself heads the vanguard.
Gustadolf's not taking any chances. The scheming bastard.
Summon the War Council at once. We must take swift action.
I think by War Council, you mean our ragtag team of people.
You cannot be serious about this.
It's all right, Frederica.
Please continue, Benedict.
Thank you. Once more, I would ask you plainly. Do we or don't we relinquish Prince Rolland to Frost?
I say we refuse. We owe Sir Maxwell that much. Precisely. Sir Maxwell entrusted us with keeping His Highness safe, and we accepted.
There's no place in the realm more sheltered by the terrain than this castle. He is safer here than anywhere.
He's also our friend.
If the Archduke were to march on us with an army as great as the one that took the Crown City, or, heaven forbid, a greater one,
the natural fortifications of this land would work against us. Our shelter would become our jail.
So you propose that we just abandon him? That we sacrifice his life for our own protection?
Better my life than any of yours. This is my battle. I would not see the blood of my friends spilt in my name.
See, Your Highness, that's where you're wrong. House Wolfort's the sword and shield of the crown. You go to battle, we go with you. So it's always been.
Enough! I will leave before I see your domain ravaged by fighting. It is the only way. Surely you see this, yes?
I refuse to believe sacrificing any of us is the correct path.
My lord, we cannot allow war to come to the Wolfort domain. Your highest priority must be to your loyal subjects. You must decide.
Okay, so if I'm being honest, I feel like the logical answer is to turn him in, because we would just be putting everyone in danger. But I love Rolland, and I don't want to turn him in. So, actually, let me read what it says. I cannot render a decision here and now. There must be some solution. As his vassal, I must fight to protect the prince, but as their lord, I must ensure my people's safety. We cannot hope to win against Ace Frost, but if we do nothing to stop them, many will lose their lives. We can also protect him because he's our friend, you know. I feel like no one's mentioned that. Am I the only one that thinks Roland's our friend? That'd be kind of sad. I'm gonna go with the top one, since it's not the actual decision right now.
I cannot render a decision here and now. There must be some solution.
I understand how you must feel. My brother has put House Wolfort in an impossible position. I cannot begin to apologize.
No, you are not to blame. Forgive me. I should not have spoken so.
As the master of this domain, you and no other must decide how we proceed.
But we're still gonna vote, so I don't really get to decide. I can just influence you guys.
Prepare the scales of conviction. I would hear everyone's thoughts on the matter.
If I could decide, that would make things go by a bit faster and a bit easier. Okay, come on. Character story? Nope. I know we're supposed to recruit someone, I think at some point. I just don't remember when. Hopefully I didn't miss the requirements to recruit the character that I'm supposed to recruit at somewhere around this point. Because I know we're supposed to recruit like a weather mage or something in this chapter, I think, if I recall correctly. Main story. As the Ace Frosty army continues its inexorable march on the Castle Wolfort, Serenoa and his retinue discuss the best path forward.
I will give the signal when it is time to cast your vote. I ask each of you to weigh the matter carefully till then.
Very well, my lord. To our own councils we go.
Their hearts are divided, still a compelling argument may yet change some minds. Alas, I have an incomplete picture of the situation, and I would be a poor lord if I did not hear the voices of my people. I should venture into town. Going out, my lord. Yes, I wish to ensure everything in the town is in order. Understood, my lord. When your work is done, pray speak to me once more. I will do just that, thank you. Okay. I shall return to the hall once I've spoken with the people. Perhaps I'll learn something that will sway some minds. Okay, so we got... yeah, Rowan wants to turn himself in. Gila's being reasonable. Benedict's being reasonable. And Frederica... I forgot, why did she say she wants to... oh yeah, because she Because we promised Maxwell, that's why. Hewitt, just because it's Rolland. Eridor, because he's emotional. And Anna just doesn't know what's up. Well, she does. I'm just making fun of her. Let's see. Let's start talking to everyone and see what we can get. A terror like none other came over me when I saw the state in which you returned, my lord. Ooh, an HP ring. Good thing I didn't buy any other rings, because I was considering buying an HP. Well, I was considering buying all the rings, but I already talked about that. Long have I heard rumors of secret traps that dot the Wolfort domain. If the tales are to be believed, they serve to make quick work of any invaders. Though I cannot help but wonder, why keep such a valuable weapon a secret? Secret traps, it is hard to say what this might mean for us. They might well be employed to give us an advantage in battle, but at what cost to our own? There's a paper calling for the arrest of Prince Rolland, says they want him taken alive. I shudder to think what will become of the kingdom now. If he's to be delivered alive, I'd wager they have no plans of executing him, at least not anytime soon. I shall let the others know of this. Is it true? Has the Eighth Frost attacked the Crown City? How could the nobles have let this happen? There's commotion in the capital, to be sure, but it'll all be over soon. Dawnspear will see to that. Aye, the sun wouldn't set on Glenbrook till Sir Maxwell falls. Ha! As if that would ever happen. Sir Maxwell laid down his life so that we might see another day. We must do all in our power to see that his noble sacrifice was not in vain. Hate to break it to you, my guy, but he's long gone. Saltmonger. Okay. I don't mind to make my way to the capital, but the high road's blocked. What's the meaning of this, anyway? I've got mouths to feed at home. Everybody looks so scared. What happened, Lord Serenoa? Added Marvels of Norselia, Volume 11 to note. Okay, gotta read that. Eventually. Oh, hello, cat. Were you always here? I don't think I saw you here before. Obtain quality iron ×2. Obtained HP recovery pellet. Has the Crown City truly fallen? What madness is this? Almost not herself today. Has something scary happened? I'm just breaking bad news everywhere today. Told an old guy Maxwell died. Told a little girl we're going to war. Today is just an incredible day for news. Obtained HP recovery pellet. Cool. Okay, I think we found all the items we can find and went to all the houses and talked to as many people as we could. So time for important people. I prayed we'd never know conflict again after the Salt Iron War, yet here we stand, peering into the abyss. Though it was Glenbrook and Aesfrost launching an attack on Hyacinth all those years ago. The Holy State, ruling from a surprise assault, turned to Lord Simon for help. Back then, Wolfort was still an independent clan and agreed to an alliance. All Norselia was poor for the fighting. Its nations and people were left depleted. So I have heard. Father told me stories of the secret meetings with King Regna that restored peace to the realm. Indeed, it was they who brought Hyacinth and Aesfrost to the table, and then the war to an end. It was your father's efforts that led the king to bring your house into the royal family's fold as the crown's military might. War is brewing, Lord Serenoa. Think carefully upon how you will navigate it. I find myself in the unfortunate position of having thought peace would be everlasting. No, I didn't think that from the beginning at all, so... I cannot allow the currents to carry me along. I must use them to my advantage and turn the tide of the battles to come. Oh, that's cool. My father risked his life to bring honor to our house. I'll not be the one to tarnish his legacy. I think I'm gonna go with the middle one. Exactly so. 'Twas Lord Simon's initiative that made him a hero. That same Wolfort blood courses through your veins. I know you'll live up to your family's good name. The people of the Wolfort domain are at your back. I shall take that to heart. Thank you. Why has Aesfrost attacked? I thought all this conflict was behind us with the opening of the mines. And what of your marriage to Frederica? Was that merely a ruse? I still want my wedding, honestly. I hope we get it at the end of the game. Aesfrost's betrayal will not stand. They will answer for their atrocities. I share your confusion, but Frederica knew nothing of this. Pray do not blame her for Aesfrost's actions. The kingdom has no true allies nor true enemies. We shall sue for peace and work to avoid further conflict. I think the middle one's the best answer, or the top one, just to make them feel sympathy for Frederica, although I feel like they're still gonna blame her. Let's just go with the middle one. See what they say. Yes, of course, she is your betrothed. We too wish to believe she had no hand in this. And surely they will not come for our domain, where's the Archduke's own sister now resides. Oh yeah, that's true. Precisely, yes. You've nothing to fear. We shall defend our land to the end. 'Tis a relief to hear that. My heart aches for the royal family, but I should hate to see such an unnecessary war descend upon us. I kind of forgot Frederica was related to them. I wonder how that's gonna go over. Because, I mean, I don't think she hates Gustadolf. She just mainly mentioned the twins being horrible. So I wonder how that's gonna bode for her. And also when I did the Ace Frost route during my own time, Avlora and I think it was Dragon's dad got along pretty well with Frederica, so I wonder how this will end up. But I think that's everyone we can talk to. Let me make sure I didn't miss someone in a room. Okay, it doesn't seem like we missed anything or anyone, so let's read the story real quick before we go into the dangerous choice place. Wolfort's secret weapon. Rumor has it there is a device hidden in Wolfort's castle town capable of laying waste to invading armies. Whether this is truth or falsehood is unknown, but if it does indeed exist, it could deal just as much damage to the down folks. A bounty on the prince. Ixfrost has distributed wanted posters of Prince Rolland across the realm, offering a reward to whomsoever captures him alive. Likely the duchy intends to use the young prince as a means to some unknown end. The Dawnspear sacrifice. Roland's master, Sir Maxwell the Dawnspear, went missing after he faced Avlora in combat to buy Cyrano and his comrades time to escape. His mask was later discovered floating down the river and has found its way into Roland's hands. Marvels of Northalia, Volume 11. The Ministry of Medicine is an impressive institution for the pursuit of life and magic, situated in the Hysanthian capital. Here pioneers in the fields of magic, medicine, and healing use advanced research and experimentation to investigate the mysteries of life itself. They use their findings to benefit believers, healing grievous wounds and curing hitherto incurable diseases for countless patients, and increasing the population's overall health and life expectancy. They believe their research to be part of their goddess's divine blessing. A ministry researcher I happened to meet told me there is no miracle panacea in this world, but we like to think nothing is impossible. Whether her boundless optimism was due to her faith in the goddess or in her own ability, it was not something I, neither a researcher nor a believer, was fit to judge. Interesting. We're missing volumes 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and hopefully that's it. We're doing pretty good with the notes and information, I think. Okay, time to enter the drama. Returning to the council chamber, my lord. Yep, can't we just have a wedding and not deal with all of this? Well, obviously we can. Okay, let's start. Actually, where should we start? Anna's undecided, so it should be easy to convince her. Oh god, let me save one more time, because this is a big moment and I'm scared. Okay, so save file number 1 is gonna be the save file that's gonna remain there in case we ever need to come back to chapter 7 for some reason. Will you surrender to the prince or not? Will you choose House Wolfort or the whole kingdom? It's a question of our priorities. What matters most to us? House Wolfort must defend the kingdom. As our lord, what would you have us do? We must protect Rolland at all costs. Do you mean to protect Prince Rolland at all costs? Oh, we didn't... Okay. Even in the demo, I'm pretty sure we didn't unlock the third option. That's interesting. We cannot capitulate to every demand our enemies makes. House Wolfort shrinks from no enemies. We will strategize and fight as we always have. Let's go with the top one.
In that case...
Every demand. So you foresee this being the first of many. And it is true that bending the knee might cost us the opportunity for a counterattack. In any case, we must not be too hasty.
I need time.
I'll consider the matter with what little time we have. Anna has been moved by your words. Hopefully that convinced her. It would not be wise to continue this fight with Ace Frost. If protecting His Highness's life is our first priority, it would be safer to accept their conditions. In other words, you feel that Rolland is of more use to Ace Frost alive as a puppet than dead. Precisely. Furthermore, we must consider Princess Cordelia, who currently is in the enemy's clutches alone. It would not be wise to continue this fight with Ace Frost considering their aims. Prince Rolland would be safer if... Honestly, Benedict is really convincing me to turn in Rolland, but I don't know. I just love him too much as both as a character and as a unit, and also design-wise. He's too good to give up. I don't want to give him up. Even if he does survive with Ace Frost, I'd rather have him on my team doing work. So, you know. I trust that you will make a reasoned decision, my lord. I don't think this is a good option to tell him about the secret weapon, but it's the only thing we have. There must be another way. The royal family is a beacon to the people. With the king slain, they need Rolland now more than ever. Perhaps the battle is not as hopeless as one might think. What did he say again? Okay, so he's worried about... He thinks that Roland's gonna be safer with Ace Frost versus with us. And he's also worried about Princess Cordelia. If we tell him about the secret weapon, he'll know that we can technically protect them. But I feel like he might reject that idea and be like, oh, but it's only one battle in which we can protect them. But if we tell him about this, he's... I don't know. Because if we tell him this one, it'll show that Rolland is better, more worth it alive at our side. But, I mean, he'd still be alive with Ace Frost. And he can choose to defy Ace Frost, and they might kill him, which would... I'm probably overthinking this. Let's just go with third option. Let's see what happens. The town secret weapon. I must confess. I must confess, I was not aware Lord Serenua knew of our domain last resort.
So?
Have you any more to say in your favor? Oh god. Is it not together with Rolland that we might best protect both domain and kingdom? Surely that is reason enough. I do not believe the battle is a futile one. Victory or defeat is but a matter of fortune. I have as much a duty to the royal family as I do to House Wolfort. Such is the lot of the lords of the high houses. I feel like this is too emotional, but I kind of like it. The middle one, I hate, because I feel like he's definitely not going to be convinced by that, leaving everything to chance. And I feel like the third one is a bit iffy. He might say, shouldn't your house be the top one still? Like the top important thing to you, protecting your people? I think I'm going to go with the top one. Oh god, I can't choose. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with the third one. It might appeal to his reasonable side, whereas the first one is slightly more emotional, saying that it's reason enough, versus the third one where he's more like treating it as a duty. It's still emotional, but not as emotional as the first one, I think. Let's try it. A most admirable stance, my lord. Your father would be proud. Oh my gosh, did we do it? And yet... dang it. Yet the revel lies in translating that belief into action.
I am decided.
At any rate, I thank you for dang it, your thoughts with me. I shall take them to heart. Benedict has been moved by your words, but not enough, apparently. Dang it. I was so close. What do you have to say, Eridor, actually?
Here's what I think.
We've been loyal to the crown for years, lad. You understand what they're asking for is treasonous, don't you? He's the king's own flesh and blood. We should be protecting him, not offering him up on a silver platter. We're to protect the king's flesh and blood, not give him up like an animal to slaughter. I won't stand for it. Okay. What do you say, Frederica? A peace built by forsaking our friends and countrymen in their time of greatest need is no peace at all. I know what I ask is not easy, but I pray we find a bloodless path out of this conflict. Oh wait, Gila's the last one I need to convince. Actually no, I need to convince Rolland too. I know what I ask is... Wait. Did I miss what she's... Oh no, I'm still speaking to Frederica. Why? Why does it keep on going to Frederica? There we go.
What do you need?
Rolland is worth more to Aesfrost as a political pawn than a corpse. They will not kill him once they have him. At least that is how I see it. If we are to do what gives us the most hope, then Rolland himself has the right of it. A bloodless surrender is our best chance at ensuring Roland's survival. Oh wait, I gotta convince her, I forgot. A bloodless surrender is our best chance at ensuring Roland's survival. Begin persuasion. We must protect Rolland at all costs. Pray tell me, what reasoning led to your decision? I will not bet the life of our prince, of my friend, on a mere supposition. Honestly, I really want to say the top one. We are finished the moment we bend the knee. There must be a way to strike at them. I'm pretty sure I remember choosing this in the demo and getting a hard no from Gila. I fear delivering Rolland will not stop Aesfrost's onslaught, but she talks about hope and how they're not gonna kill Rolland, so the best answer is probably the bottom one, because it means that her hope is gonna be kind of worthless, since if Aesfrost still continues their onslaught, which they most likely will. So let's go with option 3.
I wonder about that.
They would have already... Oh, dang it. If that were indeed their goal. Perhaps they mean to cow us rather than conquer us.
Well...
We've not but conjecture. My mind can find no peace among the paths before me. Might I ask you to expound on your thoughts? Oh, never mind. Surrendering Rolland will show the people we lack courage. Will not have an easy time of it if we lose their trust. I am prepared to fight to the last, even if we cannot win. House Wolfort. I think that the hot one is the best one, because this is still technically conjecture at this point. So let's go with the top one. You raise an excellent point. The importance of having a member of the royal family present is not lost on me, I assure you. I thank you for sharing. Oh, I think we finally got Gila. For sharing your thoughts. I suppose now we see what fortune has in store for us. Dang it, Gila, what the heck? Okay, so... Dang it, Gila, what the heck? Okay, I think we can at least maybe convince Rolland, hopefully.
Serenoa.
There must be a way to avoid weighting my life against those of others. I trust we can find it. Decide what you will, I shall follow whatever judgment you pass. Trust in your mind, not your heart. How many lives would be saved? I will not allow my life to be... Okay, yeah. Surely we can find a way to protect Guillaume and the people. Our kingdom needs you, as do I in House Wolfort. Have you forgotten Sir Maxwell's dying words? Would you render his noble sacrifice for naught? I'm gonna go with the bottom one.
Certainly.
Master thought that whoever rules is righteous by virtue of their station alone. But now, though I weight your words more heavily than most, I know not what is right.
However,
I appreciate you speaking your mind, but I have... Dang it! After all, if this matter can be settled by me alone, is it not best if I do so? Oh, okay. Pray, do not deny your beloved master his last request. Your sacrifice alone will not overcome this impasse. It's nothing more than an abdication of your responsibility. The Wolfort domain has many secrets, one of which we might use to drive the enemy back. I think the middle one or top one are the best ones. I think I'm gonna go with the top one. So I should live no matter who dies in my name. 'Tis a fine way to invite criticism.
Still.
But Master did risk his life for me. Would I were deserving of such a deed? I can no longer discern what is right and wrong. I place my faith in your hands. Rolland has been moved by your word. Okay, so I think we got Rolland, and maybe, but probably not Benedict. We definitely didn't get Gila, and we probably got Anna. Let's see what you say, actually, Hood. Our kingdom needs Prince Rolland now more than ever. He is to be protected above all others. Okay. I guess it's time. Let's see how many people would convince. I feel like I didn't convince anyone, but let's check. Well, the only one I probably convinced is, I don't know. Okay. And persuasion facing commence voting. Yep, it's time.
It is time to cast our votes. Do we surrender Prince Rolland, or do we protect him from those who would do him harm? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
Oh god, who's first? Rolland, I think we got you.
In you.
Yep. I put my faith in you as ever, my friend. Come on, Benedict.
I believe I can decide this matter with confidence.
I too have made up my mind. May we not regret the path we have chosen. Okay, maybe, I think.
You aren't wrong, but...
Considering the Duchy's actions, I fear this is the only way forward. Okay, we definitely didn't get Gila.
I agree.
I maintain the courage of my convictions. I know we won this no matter what, but it's always...
Scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
It's always interesting seeing who actually ended up being on your side. Oh, okay, yeah. So oh wow, that's cool. We only missed Gila. Stave off the Ace Frosty army and protect Prince Rolland. Surrender Prince Rolland and avoid conflict with the Ace Frosty army.
The way forward is decided. We protect Prince Rolland with our lives and drive S-Frost from our home.
5 out of 7 isn't a bad number. I mean, 6 out of 7.
The judgment is made.
Oh, this music
The
always
scales
hypes
tip,
me up.
And our path is chosen. We must steel ourselves for the battle that lies ahead.
Very well. Then I will do all in my power to see that it proves the right one. I fight with you, my friend.
Prepare the defenses. We will hold our own against the army of S-Frost.
Assault upon the scales completed. Definitely saving after all of that.
After consulting the scales and reaching a consensus, House Wolfort resolved to shelter Prince Rolland. Not long after, they find themselves besieged by an elite subset of S-Frost's forces. Commanding the Duchy's armies is none other than General Avlora, the deadly warrior who claimed the lives of Prince Franny and Sir Maxwell with her own hands.
Chapter 2, Part 2. I mean, Chapter 7, Part 2. Not a... Okay, I didn't get to read that, because I messed that up so badly.
Pardon the intrusion, Your Grace. A bird has arrived from House Wolfort.
Concerning Prince Rolland, no doubt? So they refuse to relinquish him to us. How intriguing. They will remain loyal to the royal family even if it means their demise. Very well. Send a bird to General Avlora. Tell her to make for the Wolfort domain at once, and that she is to return with the prince, or not at all.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Actually, what happens to Avlora after this? I really want to know what happens next chapter now. Oh, there we go. Wait, no, there we go. I was looking at this thinking these things were the character stories, no, but it's the plus button, sorry. Let's check these side stories out real quick. A bird from the Crown City arrives at the Tellior domain, prompting Lord Sylvia to consider his next action.
Ah, Lord Tellior, there you are.
Yes, what is it?
Tidings from Whiteholm, my lord. House Wolfort shelters Prince Rolland within their domain and refuses to acquiesce to Frost's demands.
What's this? Those fools would stand in defiance against the duchy.
The Archduke's forces move against the Wolforts as we speak. They intend to capture Prince Rolland and bring down House Wolfort in one fell swoop.
House Wolfort is strong, but not strong enough for a full-on attack from the duchy's forces. And yet, there is always the chance, however slim, that they will prevail. Best wait and see how the situation unfolds. Yes, there is no need to rush into anything. We must consider carefully what will afford us the best chance of survival. Continue to keep your eye on the other domains. I must know of any movement among the Wolforts and the Fox, no matter how inconsequential.
Yes, my lord.
So nothing's changed with him, cool to know that. After seeing General Avlora and her troops off, Erica and Talus stroll the grounds of Whiteholm Castle, discussing what may come to pass.
So they would rather die than bend the knee? Wolfort truly is a house of fools.
Jerks.
At least Avlora will have the chance to prove herself on the battlefield.
That's why we took her in, no? She'll prove useful yet.
You guys are the worst.
For her own sake, I would hope so.
I really hope we get to beat them up at some point. If not, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Once we bring down the highest of the 3 high houses, what do you suppose will become of the other 2?
I should think the answer obvious, dear sister. The cowardly Telliors will be at our beck and call. The Falks, too stubbornly loyal for their own good, will not. House Falks presides over bountiful lands. Now, do you suppose Brother will pass up the chance to claim such a tantalizing prize?
Indeed not, brother dear.
Okay, so those twins are still terrible people. Nice to know that too. News of House Wolfort's decision arrives in the Fox domain on dark wings, spurring Lord Landroy to action.
You are aware that Prince Rolland fled to the Wolfort domain after the Crown City fell. Frost demanded that His Highness be relinquished to their custody immediately. We have just received word that Wolfort refused. A most admirable display of loyalty to Glenbrook's royal family if ever I have seen one.
I just remembered the battle in this area. This place was annoying. Oh, just looking at this brought up so many terrible memories about this place. I don't remember everything exactly, but what I do remember is that moving around this place sucked so much. And I think they had archers too that were so annoying. Because I think, if I remember correctly, you can use like those line things that are to the right and left of the area to go from down there to the top up there, and it was just so annoying trying to get from the lowest point in the area all the way up to where all the enemies are at. Oh god. Thank god I didn't choose to do that again.
And they are not the only ones who shall remain true. In the name of King Regna, House Fox too will take up arms against those Frosty bastards. For we are one of the 3 high houses of Glenbrook. We will live up to that name and fight for our homeland with our lives! Aye! May your shields be strong and your swords strike true, my countrymen! For Glenbrook!
Okay, time for some new characters. Let's see who we got. Because I think we get, well, yeah, we get 2 new characters, but I only remember one of them. Oh, hello, who are you? Hello, you guys are not the people I was expecting to meet. Okay, but cool, I'm not complaining. What the heck was happening in the demo then? I think in the demo we got a weather mage, not these 2 cool looking characters. We got the normally lively bar. Oh, it's the barkeep. Oh my gosh, hello, I love you. You give me XP. I love you so much. The normally lively barkeep at the encampment lets out a heavy sigh, but what could be the reason? I already love her. In the House of Hyacinth's Ministry of Medicine, a young apothecary worries for the fate of her patients. I don't know, I think I do remember this one from the demo. Well, only a little bit. I don't know, it's been a while. I think I'm gonna get the barkeep first, because she seems interesting. I'm guessing we're gonna recruit everyone that's in the encampment at some point.
Hail, fair maid.
Well, if it isn't Eridor. Have a seat. You've ample choice.
Who are you and what have you done with the barkeep? The one I know ain't prone to melancholy.
She is when word of a fellow barkeep's misfortunes reaches her. It's all in this letter. People are taken to plunder and to survive this war, and my friend's tavern was destroyed beyond repair.
Here's hoping your fine establishment escapes unscathed.
I can't bear to think of what I'd do without this place.
My heart goes out to you. As if times weren't hard enough with customers.
I can't think straight for worrying so much. Well, you're a soldier, aren't you? Can't you just go out there and crush your enemies so we can be done with all this?
That's a bit rude.
If only it were so easy. What I wouldn't give to wield a flagon every day instead of a blade.
Never took you for the type to make excuses, Eridor.
Eridor is doing everything he can. The realm suffers because of my failings.
Forgive me, Lord Wolfort. It was hardly my intention to blame you. What with things being as they are, I haven't been myself these days. But enough of this. All the moping in the world won't change a thing.
Right?
It's time for action.
Yeah, there we go.
My lord, as you can see, I'll have no choice but to shutter my tavern if the war doesn't end. And soon. So let me join you. I think you'll find that pouring ale isn't the only trick I have up my sleeve.
Actually, what do you do?
But where are my manners? Hasabara's the name, my lord.
Hasabara.
At your service. A barkeep I may be, but good drink isn't the only way I know how to heal what ails people.
I can vouch for that, my lord. Hasabara is good to have around in a pinch.
And I see no reason to refuse. You are most welcome among us.
Ha! Heartening to see you're
profile.
the decisive type.
Tavern owner. Hasabara Freya, the barkeep at Wolfort's encampment. She strives to create a cheerful place for people to forget their worldly woes and is beloved by her many patrons. She's giving me very strong Barbarossa vibes. Hopefully I remember his name correctly, but the pirate from Bravely default one. I think it's mainly because of her clothing, because for some reason it's giving me pirate vibes, and also her name.
And you've made a good decision as well. Couldn't have picked a better lord to serve, I tell you.
Aye. I gathered that the way you're always singing his praises.
Pasabari joined your forces. Cool. What do you do? I hope you wield an axe, that would be cool. A horseback... Oh my gosh, a horseback healer to help allies in need. Oh my gosh, Hosabara, you're the best. Heals allies within range, heals herself and her allies when performing a follow-up. My new favorite character right here, right now. Forget everyone, forget Gila. New favorite character. Watch her be terrible as soon as I say that. Please don't be terrible. Oh my gosh, she's level 9. That's not good. I should have waited before grinding. Oh well, what can you do? Oh my gosh, she has, what is this called? I guess I'll call it a bat, although... I'm just gonna say bat. Oh no, it's a 6-edged staff. It says it right there. But it has a bat symbol for some reason. Okay. Knight's Vein increases damage inflicted to you by spears. Be brave. Grant HP to all allies within range. Cool. Oh wait, but that's 2 TP. Oh, that's expensive. Cleave. Deal physical damage to enemies across 3... Oh gosh, that sounds good. Trekking for TP. Grants 1 TP when moving 5 or more. Oh my gosh. I love her already. She can recover TP just by moving. That's insane. She gets pushback, which I guess is probably just like Ramfo. And Desperate Defense, which I'm gonna guess is probably increases defense when low HP probably. Her strength is 13, which I think... Oh wow, she's almost on par with everyone else in strength. Her physical defense is 10. That's alright-ish. Actually, it's gonna be higher in a couple levels. Okay, so no, she's doing good. Defense-wise. Her speed is 26, which is pretty high. Not as high as Anna yet, but still, that's pretty good, I think. Movement of 5. Okay, is that the same as Rolland? Oh no, Rolland has 6 movement. That's kinda disappointing, but alright. And 11 luck. I think she has the highest... Oh my god. Oh no. She almost had the highest luck out of anyone. Okay, but I still love her. She's so cool. I think this other character is also a healer, so I guess we're gonna go into this battle with 2 healers. I mean, 3 healers. I mean, I was asking for healers before this episode, but this is a bit much.
It's an emergency. We have 2 patients. Both with extraordinary fevers. The Rosellan is unresponsive.
Well, I can't tend to both unless you can give me 2 more pairs of arms.
Let me help. I've just completed my training and I'll do whatever it takes to save them.
Are there no real doctors left? Fine, come. We're losing precious time.
Oh wow, you're rude.
Leave the Rosellan. We must prioritize the believer.
Dang it, Lila.
As you wish.
But the Rosellan will die unless we do something.
I still love Lila though. Her design is just too good.
Do they not teach the order of things in school these days?
So what if they do? What does the order of things have to do with saving lives?
Not all lives are weighted the same. You would do well to remember that.
Dang it, Lila. You just make me hate
people
you.
Are dying as we bicker.
Profile. Aspiring apothecary, Medina Aliam, a young woman whose only desire is to help others. She studies diligently at the Ministry of Medicine every day that she may aid the sick and injured who enter its hall.
I couldn't save him. Orders or not, I was the one following them. It's all my fault.
Where are you going? Medina!
Hyacinth really sucks. I forgot how much it sucks there.
I beg your pardon, Lord Serenoa, but a doctor from the Ministry requests an audience with...
My name is Medina. I've heard much about your house and simply had to see it for myself.
What insolence is this? Stand down. Pray tell, what brings you before me?
It is said House Wolfort possesses a relic known as the Scales of Conviction. Is this true?
It is. We turn to the scales for guidance in times of trouble.
Then, I wonder if they might guide me forward as well. I had a crisis of confidence. A man was counting on me to save his life, and I let him die. I cannot let this happen again. I wish to save all the lives I can, regardless of country or creed. Pray grant me the chance to consult the scales, that I might walk the righteous path.
The scales are merely a tool to an end. They are not a magical window into the future. When decisions must be made, all in this house have a say. We choose as best we're able and strive to ensure we chose wisely.
You mean you strive not to regret your decision?
That is all one can do. Forgive me if this is not the answer you sought.
Then, would House Wolfort accept my aid if I offered it, my lord?
If you would serve as a physician, that would be a boon. For we fear the war is far from over.
Can't you help Lord Simon?
I would be honored, my lord. I would see what I could do to rewrite the order of things.
Now let us walk the path together.
I am at your service, my lord.
Medina joined your forces. Cool. Medina's aptitudes in battle. An expert in, healing items. Okay, that's interesting. Increases the potency of healing items. Can use items twice. Oh my gosh, twice in the same turn? Oh wow. We have 3 healers now. I feel like at least one of them, all 3 of them, can work together to help Simone, if you ask me. Especially since one is from Hysen, the quote-unquote best place for medicinal things, so you know. Also level 9, unfortunate. Let's see. She uses a knife, interesting choice, would not have expected that. Her stats are, I guess, all-rounded. Okay, let's see. HP Physic increases the effect of health recovery from items. Okay. Use 2 items in... Oh, wait, it's an ability. Okay, I thought you could just do it normally. That's kind of unfortunate. Long Toss, I'm guessing that allows us to use items from a distance. So that would be very helpful, actually. I don't know what fast-acting medication is. I can guess what poison pill it is. And I don't know what... Oh, it probably gives you TP for healing people, I'm guessing. Interesting. Or maybe it gives you TP when you heal someone. Or I mean, gives the person TP when you heal them. We got 2 good healers that I can't really use right now because they're under-leveled. Dang it, I should actually... I do have a bit of time left. I could try grinding them up right now and saving the battle for next episode, but I don't know. Okay, let me save and I'll try at least. Actually, we haven't run into a merchant in exploration for a while now. That's kind of unfortunate. Hey, Osabara. I might call you Barbaros by accident. Hell, Lord Serenoa, how fare you? Busy as always, I expect. Are you getting enough to eat? You need a full belly to get through times like these. Can't fight on an empty stomach, can you? I'll whip you up something tasty to tuck into, and don't hesitate to ask for seconds or thirds. What'll it be today? Okay, good, it's just the same battle. I should be able to do this pretty quickly since they're all... Oh wait, dang it. Medina uses items to heal, so... that's gonna be annoying. You're gonna be difficult to level up, aren't you? Because the only things you can do is use items or attack right now. You don't even have spells. And you don't get poison pellet to level 14. Oh god, you're gonna be a nightmare to level up. Okay, at least this is gonna suck. At least Hosavar is gonna be easy to level up, because she can at least attack and use spells, I think. I met Eridor when I was still running my old place. The great glutton ate and drank his way through my whole stock more than once, eh? What'll it be today? Okay, I'll see you guys after the grinding session. Hopefully all goes well.
Well, congratulations are in order.
I'm here.
I can use this for good. I'm here to help.
Right through you. Well, congratulations are in order.
Okay, finally finished grinding. Only took about 30 minutes or so, I think. Let's buy some... Dang it, did I buy... Actually... Oh, I guess I got some HP recovery pellets while I was exploring and I forgot. I might as well get 5 more, now that we have a person that literally needs items to be useful. So we have that now. So far, from what I can tell, her healing isn't exactly broken, but it is still useful. So she's a great unit. As for her, the only thing that really sucks about her right now is that she's only there for heals, really. She's not doing a lot of damage. And even then, you kind of have to have money to buy healing items. And right now, you have limited large HP pellets, so it's kind of a weird situation with her. Also, grinding her is going to be slightly difficult just because, unlike her who can use a healing spell type of ability attack thing to get an EXP, she doesn't have that. All she has is use items, and you have to waste items to get that EXP from that. She can still do damage to get EXP, but I don't know. It's kind of a similar situation to Jen's, except Jen's can at least make traps and get some EXP for that. So, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about her. I love her design, though. Now, oh, actually, let me talk to her. Lord Serenoa, I can supply your forces with any medicine they may need. Just say the word and it shall be yours. Your soldiers shall know no pain while I'm around. If only you knew healing spells. That will make you so much better. But anyways, before we head into battle, I'm gonna see if I can get some weapon rank ups. Oh, hello! A wedding in Wolfort. Definitely getting this. Good thing I checked in on that, thinking that was the weapon upgrades, but apparently not. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna upgrade Narvi's thing because he's amazing and I love him. Increase weapon potency by 5 to deal greater damage and restore more HP. That sounds good. Increase fire damage. Ooh, that's good too, actually. He doesn't have fire magic yet, so it's just ice magic that I can really raise. But I think I'm gonna get weapon damage up, because it also increases healing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get the ice increase. There we go. Oh no, wait, he does have... Oh no, wait. Honestly, I can't tell. I was gonna say he has 3 classes, but no, it's 3 weapon rank things. Okay. Oh my gosh, I just realized. Okay, so I can't choose... Oh, okay, no, we're good. We're fine. I got really worried for a second there. I thought I could only choose one, but I can switch it apparently. That's good. Definitely helpful. He has a movement up one, which would be helpful, and also jump. But I'm not gonna do it. He's not. Jen's isn't really worth it, unfortunately. Sorry. We can increase your damage. It only costs 1. But you're not really here to do damage, so I don't know. I do kind of want to increase you because I do want to use Hosavara. Oh, I mean Hosavara. Plus I do love her. I think I'm gonna do it. Sure, why not? It's not too expensive, I think. Yeah, 2, that's fine. For the damage up and HP up, definitely worth it. For you, I think I'm gonna get damage up. I probably shouldn't, but you're a pretty useful unit, and I might use you too, so might as well. I technically should upgrade you, but I don't think I will. I kind of want to get everything for Edward, because he does need everything and anything and everything. I guess I might as well get everyone some new weapon things while I'm at it. Well, I was already doing that, but I kind of stopped midway, sorry. Actually, I'm gonna hold off for now. I'm gonna wait for the battle to decide that, in case I do need to get some more stuff. But aside from that, I guess it's time to get back to the story. Main story, a bird arrives at Castle Wolfort bearing news from a lookout. Oh, that's a big bird. Okay, I thought we were just using like regular small birds, but apparently we're using Huet birds. That's kind of crazy. I mean, it's just carrying a letter. Why do you need that big of a bird?
Avlora? Are you certain?
Yes. We are surrounded by the Archduke's main forces, led by General Avlora herself.
She killed my brother and my master. I must avenge them, even if it means my life.
Your Highness, your life is far too important to so blithely throw away.
I know that, and yet...
Facing the Asfrosti forces head-on is a fool's errand. They will drive us back with ease. Let us consider another strategy. As a matter of fact, there is more to this town than meets the eye. It is a secret which, under normal circumstances, would be divulged to a new lord only after their succession is made official. But desperate times... I sent a man just now to make preparations. Come with me. We haven't much time.
Oh, we get another exploration. Okay, this might be a bit of a longer episode than I was expecting. I kind of forgot how long this chapter is. Okay, let's see. As Sereno and his band prepare to meet those Asfrosti army on the battlefield, Benedict poses a great question. You know what I just realized too? Benedict was against the idea of protecting Rolland, yet he's the one who's promoting us using the set the houses on fire idea. Well, he's not exactly promoting it. He's just giving us options, I guess. So I guess that makes sense. Plus, we were the ones who told him we knew about that secret.
I would hear more of your plan, Benedict.
They say Castle Wolfort was built into a mountainside. Am I to believe there are yet more secrets concealed in its construction?
Just so. As it happens, a contrivance of sorts was installed in the town to be used only in cases of dire emergency.
What manner of contrivance? I've never heard such a thing.
You wouldn't have. The information is divulged only to the Lord of the House and his closest advisors. It is a secret, one that embodies this town's true worth.
I see. Then what, pray tell, is this town's true worth?
The towering walls that rise up in all directions, the network of sloped waterways. This town appears as any other to my eye, but perhaps my gaze is untrained.
It is the canals we will use. We shall pour flaming oil into them from above and burn our enemy out.
Oh my gosh. I did not remember this being this
Benedict,
extreme.
have you gone mad?
I thought we were just setting houses on fire.
Do you see those hawk sculptures located throughout the town?
I do. They are the means by which the weapon may be activated, I presume.
Indeed. Tearing them down will trigger a barrier to rise around the canals. After that, no one will be able to get in or out until
Oh my
the blaze
gosh.
subsides.
I can't believe I forgot all of this.
No, the very town itself, along with our foes. But just think of the lives that may be sacrificed.
This was so
This
extreme.
is the path we have chosen. There's little choice left to us if we wish to survive.
How could I forget
We
about
must
this?
Win whatever the cost. Prepare for battle.
Are you sure about that, Benedict? You went 0 to 100 real quick right there. At first I was thinking, oh no, Benedict was probably just giving us an idea and not promoting it, but now I'm like, oh my gosh, Benedict. Okay, we must make ready for the duchy's attack. I had best check on the hawk statuettes throughout town. Oh god. Okay, let's talk to everyone again. You never need salt more than you do during wartime. I only hope our stores will last. It makes me sick to think of Hyacinth growing fat off the corpses of Glenbrook and Aesfrost. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't even think about that. Oh wow, was that what the salt people were talking about? They're gonna get rich off the war? Oh my gosh. That would suck. And it would also make me hate Hyacinth even more. Have you heard the news about Lord Silvio's old house Tellier? When Aesfrost attacked, he didn't muster a single soldier in defense, just holed up in his own domain like the cowardly gobshite he is. Ain't got a loyal bone in his body, that one. It's no wonder his own people don't trust him. What a sorry excuse for a lord of the high houses. Lord Silvio no doubt thought of his domain first. I know well how it feels to be preoccupied with thoughts of protecting your own land. I shudder to think he's lost all sense of loyalty to the crown, yet his actions speak for themselves. I was just about to set off for the crown city when they blockaded the highway. I know not what lies in store for us, but it won't be good for business, I can tell you that. The townsfolk are being led to the refuge within the castle. Surprisingly, they are going without incident, though it cannot be easy knowing they will lose their homes. Has it truly come to this? I only just opened for business. My friends and I were supposed to go play, but Mama says I have to go to the castle where it's safe. I must escort my child to safety in the castle. Will we lose our home? According to Benedict, the hawk sculptures can be positioned here as well. But where are those pedestals hiding? Perhaps I should ask around. I can't believe we're to use such terrible devices. I cannot believe we are to burn the town and our enemy both. I understand that we must prevail at all costs, yet still. How has it come to another war with Aesfrost? Forgive the brief moment of despair, my lord. 'Tis all too sudden. We'll guard those who've taken refuge in the castle. We pray you'll lead us to victory, my lord. All this talk of setting fire to the town to defeat the enemy, war is truly a waking nightmare. With your father sick abed, the fate of this land rests upon your shoulder, my lord. I am confident you will lead us wisely in defense of our domain, as befitting one of Glenbrook's high houses. I must be certain I make the right decision. Much rest on the shoulders of the lord of a high house. Oh, we got a shop finally. Welcome, how can I be of service today? Please tell me you have promotion material. Dang it. They never do. Oh, they got ranged elemental items. Oh, that's cool, actually. I'm gonna buy all your recovery pellets, because why not? Wait. Oh, those were large? And you have range too? Oh my gosh. Definitely buying that. Wait, if we have range, what's the point of Medina? She's kind of worthless now if we have ranged items. Dang it, Medina. I love your design, but you're kind of proving to be useless real quick. That's unfortunate. Might as well buy that material too, because why not? I'm really tempted to buy the ranged elemental stuff, but I'm gonna hold off for now. Got a firestone, cool. One of the soldier men told us to go inside the castle. Don't worry, my friend and I will be real quiet. Hey cat, you need to get out of danger soon, otherwise you might get caught in the crossfire. Literally. Unfortunately. Ooh, 1,000 coins. Definitely gonna take that too. Never hurts to get some more money. Especially since it's so easy to spend it all. 400 coin. Cool. A firestone. Take that. Red scarf. Ooh, what's a red scarf? Recover HP when you defeat an enemy. Oh, that's pretty good. I don't know who would benefit from that the most, actually. I mean, honestly don't know. I'm gonna hold off on that item for now. Hopefully we don't need it, because I can't decide who to equip it to right now. I cannot believe the Duchy would be so bold as to invade. Lord Cyrano, I beg you, protect our lands. Okay. Ooh, 2 large HP recovery pellets. Take that too, thank you, definitely gonna help. Okay, let's talk to everyone now. Well, everyone that's important. I understand what my life means to our kingdom. I must survive the battle at all costs. And yet, Father, Franny, Cordelia, Sir Maxwell. She killed them all, Cyrano. I must avenge them with my own hand. I understand how you feel, but now is not the time for revenge. Then I'll not stand in your way. Avlora is yours. Pray calm yourself, Rolland. You needn't fight this battle alone. Let us aid you. Gonna go with the bottom one, because we're friends. We'll kill her together. Not really, because I don't want to kill her. Be aware of your surroundings. Never fight alone. When you can fight, together. Sir Maxwell often gave me such counsel, yes. Thank you, Serena. We will defeat Avlora together. I owe my life to you all, and I will not part with it easily. The Duchy shall not find us easy prey. We use that method at the risk of our own lives and the homes of the people. Still, this is the choice you would make. It will take many years to rebuild the town. Innocent people will suffer. I will offer them due compensation if we triumph. If we fail, then all was lost from the start. Prince Rolland is my friend. I must protect him come what may. We must put down any threat to our domain and our people. I'm gonna go with top one. Although actually I should have gone with the middle one. I know you have only the well-being of your people at heart. I apologize for speaking out of place. And I know you meant only to remind me that no nation exists without a people. I cannot make them whole again, but their suffering will be paid for in kind. Indeed, I am sure they know how deeply you care for them. We must prevail. Rest assured that I will see that we do. For Prince Roland's sake, and for our own. I love Anna, she's the best. Okay, is there anything else I missed? I think that's everything, aside from talking to the statue, I guess. Okay, let's see this thing. Review the use of the hawk statuettes. Yep. That seems so extreme. My gosh. This device will set the town aflame. I had hoped it would not come to this, but it seems we no choice. Okay, I guess with that it's time to... Actually, I have some reading to do. I forgot. A wedding in Wolfort. The engagement of Serenoa Wolfort and Frederica Acefrost has been decided. The union has been received favorably by the peoples of both Glenbrook and Acefrost as a bridge of peace between the two nations. Lady Frederica has arrived safely in Wolfort, and wedding preparations are quietly underway. With Lord Serenoa officially heading House Wolfort, there is no doubt the ceremony will be a grand one, attended by dignitaries of every nation. From Glenbrook, King Regna, Prince Franny, and Lord Serenoa's closest friend, Prince Rolland, will be attending. From the Grand Duchy, Lady Frederica's brother, Archduke Gustadolf, and Prime Minister Talus are expected to join in festivities as well. But who will be attending on behalf of Isen? Many are curious to know who from the Holy State would attend a wedding meant to strengthen the ties between Glenbrook and Acefrost, and with the Rosellan bride nonetheless. Though the Hierophant is out of the question, we will be able to peer into the Holy State's political motives, depending on which of the Saintly Seven attend. Though the guest list is still uncertain, we know one thing for sure. This wedding will undoubtedly be a turning point in Narcelia history. And unfortunately, it never even happened. I really hope we get that wedding at some point. Or at least reference it, something. Just don't leave it in the blank like that. Lord Silvio's loyalty. Lord Silvio of House Telior did nothing but sequester himself in his domain when he learned of Aesfrost's attack on Glenbrook. His tenuous loyalties to the crown have earned him infamy as an opportunist. No love is lost for him, even among his own people. Ooh. Sucks to be him. Okay, but aside from that, I can't avoid it any longer. It's time for that battle. Let's hope we're prepared. And exploration, yes. We made what preparations we can. All that remains now is to meet the Duchy in battle.
How fare you, Benedict?
My preparations are complete. I trust you're ready as well, my lord?
As ready as I shall ever be.
We have given ourselves every advantage that we can, my lord.
Indeed we have. I only hope that it is enough.
My lord, the Asfrosti forces are on the move.
So it begins.
Our foe advances. Take up your positions, everyone, and be ready for the signal. Shall we, my lord?
Yes, it is time.
Yes, we shall, me Benedict. I couldn't think of an equivalent of me lord, so just me Benedict. And it's time. Do we have any? Oh, we got a character story? Hello? Oh no. Why? Why though? I was so excited and immediately lost that excitement. I was not expecting the merchant to look like that. He looks kind of conniving. Like, I love his outfit and I love his face, but, well, not the face he's making right now. The face he's making right now is giving me very evil vibes, but let's see what he has. And he's frosty. Maybe he's the funny type of merchant and not the evil type. And his frosty merchant attempts to charm the locals into buying his wares. It still feels like it's a menacing smile rather than a kind one.
How fortunate this humble merchant is
Oh, I love his voice.
Such beauty. Nothing would do Lionel greater honor than to see his powders and perfumes adorn your divine visages. Such honor, in fact, that he is willing to part with them for practically nothing at all.
We haven't even coined for salt, let alone vanity.
Mines are not but your ledgers. You peddlers disgust me.
Well met, brave protectors of the realm. Lionel has brought everything a hero needs and more. Every item has undergone meticulous testing to ensure that they will serve you well on the battlefield.
Out of our way, junkmonger. We've important duties to attend to.
Oh, you're rude. Don't treat my merchant guy like that.
How rude. Where are the smiles and open coin purses the people used to greet Lionel with? Oh, perhaps Lionel should take his goods elsewhere. War has made this place disagreeable. However, it is the perfect opportunity for the shrewd trader to amass his fortune. And Lionel is shrewd.
Dang it.
Nothing else.
Why did you have to be shrewd? You could just be a kind merchant.
My lord, that merchant who peddles his wares in our encampment has requested an audience.
Yes, let him come forth.
You do Lionel a great honor, my lord. A great honor. That he can count House Wolfort among his loyal patrons has ever been a source of pride.
Yes, right. What brings you before me today?
As my lord is doubtless already aware, war places a heavy burden on the treasury. A burden that only grows heavier as time drags on. However, a skilled negotiator can see his coffers even fuller at war's end than they were at its beginning. If he may be so bold, Lionel would offer his services in that very capacity. He understands your precarious position, trapped between two ravenous wolves. In such times, one can never have enough coin and resources to stave off what may come. Surely you agree?
Your words have merit, and you have always been honest in your dealings with my house. I see no reason not to welcome you into our ranks.
Splendid! You are as wise as they say. Wiser, even. Lionel shall not disappoint. Just the opposite, in fact. From this day until his very last, he shall stake his honor on the prosperity of your house. And if his own coin purse should grow fat in the process...
I was waiting for him to mutter something under his breath. Lionel yearned your forces. I'm guessing he boosts the amount of money you earn in battle and maybe items? Or maybe he attacks with money? Let's see. What's your unique thing, your aptitude? Lionel's aptitudes in battle. Trifles with foes using his elite eloquence. Can infuriate foes or tempt them into the fight. Oh. Collects an extra bit of coin along with... Okay. Let me look this up real quick. When he says defecting, does that mean... like the dancer and Octopath Traveler that can get people to fight for her? Or can you recruit characters for me too? Let me check real quick. Okay, I will level him up just because I want to see what he's capable of, but I'm going to do that on my free time. I know it was 11. Good thing we leveled up just enough for that. Let me take a... Also, I did look it up and it didn't say anything about him recruiting like other unique characters. So I'm just gonna assume there's no like other unique characters. Oh my gosh, of course you use a whip. Sorry, I just don't... Actually, oh my gosh, that defense. That's incredible. And you're just level 9. Oh, that really makes me want to use them actually. Because 14 defense is a lot. For a level 9? Dang. Charm. Lower an enemy's physical... Oh my gosh, he can... Oh, that would be so helpful actually. Chance to infuriate a single... Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I might have to grind him up later and see if he's actually pretty useful. I was so like not gonna use him, but sorry, those abilities, the fact that he can get you more money, he's just too good not to try and use. I'm gonna use him eventually, hopefully. I mean, he's better than Medina. Sorry, Medina. I love your design, but you're kinda... Sorry. It doesn't seem like there's anything else right now. So I guess it's finally time for that battle. Okay. Main story. The Ace Frosty army, commanded by the formidable General Avlora, surrounds the Wolfort domain. The decisive battle is nigh. Oh god. I think when I did the demo, I actually did end up using the fire thing. Because it was so difficult. And now I'm gonna try and do it without the thing. Oh god. Hey Avlora, I still love you, even though you're about to beat me up.
No place for children.
She's not wrong. Oh my gosh.
I will have vengeance for my family and for my master. Prepare
Rolland,
to die.
please don't provoke her.
Empty threats from a pampered prince. You will see what true might is.
All's in place, my lord. Ready when you are.
Very good. Now, to lure them where we want them and initiate the device.
And by that, you mean to beat them all up?
You are aware of what will happen next.
Without setting them on fire.
Yes. And I am prepared to make the sacrifice. With me, everyone.
All companies, advance! Leave no survivors!
She's so cool. I can't help loving Avlora. I might have to use K2's points in this battle, actually. Okay, let's see who we're bringing. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of unit spaces. Why is there so many? Don't question it, I guess. And we can only bring 10 units. Okay, who am I taking out? Why is Medina recommended unit? Dang it. Okay, so kind of want to keep you because you're useful, but I gotta put you on. I don't want to take you out because I love you, but we're gonna have to put Gila in. Wait, why are you... Jens, you're definitely not coming in this Jens. Okay, wait, we still gotta put Anna in. Why are you guys recommended? Actually, Medina would be useful since she can heal from a distance too. Oh god. I might have to take Frederica out because Medina would be more useful than Frederica just because she can heal. Okay, so let me take a look at this real quick. We have you can take hits. Definitely gonna need you, Serena, obviously. The only reason I want to bring the recommended units is because I think they give me utility points if I'm not mistaken, and I want to get as many points as I can get for the conviction thing or whatever. I want to bring Anna because she's always useful, no matter what. And you're not exactly the best unit in the world, you know that? Why did they have to recommend you? Why couldn't they recommend someone else? Well, we don't know if recommendations actually stack up, so I don't have to use her, but it's probably better if I do. Okay, let's just see how this goes, I guess. We have 2 healers technically, although I don't consider Medina a healer because she's pretty bad. Actually, dang it, the fact that I can use them just makes me want to use Narve so bad. But I know I probably actually, he's gonna help out Corinthian. Oh yeah, because I don't think I've mentioned this before, but what helped me get through this battle, aside from the setting the houses on fire, was Corinthian, because he can make walls, and that is so helpful. This is a weird team if I'm being honest, but we're gonna have to go with this. Okay, so where's Avlora coming from? She's coming from all the way over here. Okay, if I want to get out of this alive, I'm gonna have to put Corinthian over there so he can build a wall. And hopefully... Oh, actually... Oh, dang it. Avlora, why do you have to be so annoying? Okay, I think... God, I don't know what to do, honestly. I'm gonna have to think this for a bit, actually. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, this is the strategy right now. Also, I forgot to mention this, but this might be a 2-part episode, so sorry if I don't make an intro for the second part, because I think this is gonna be a 2-hour long episode, and I don't think I wanna leave it at 2 hours, but we'll see. But right now the strategy is keep our attackers right here so they can hopefully take care of everyone. You're gonna be to the side, taking hits and also giving buffs. You're gonna be here mainly to give these guys TP so they can keep on attacking. I might have to promote one of these two so they can do more spells, because right now they only have 3 TP and they suck. Aside from that, we're gonna keep you here because you're also gonna be healing along with Gila, and you're way more useful keeping your distance than trying to attack. As for Huet, she's gonna be in the back trying to land blinding shots, hopefully, maybe. But I think that's the strategy for now. Hopefully everything goes well. I really hope they do. I also know there are reinforcements in this, I just don't remember where they come from or how many there are, so gotta look forward to that. Okay, let me save, and it's time for the real challenge to begin. Because after this, who knows what else is in store for us. Okay, no more putting it off. Let's go, Avlora. You crazy SOB. Wildfire traps. Destroy the hawk statuette scattered across the battlefield to activate the trap. When a particular trap is activated, flames will engulf the area indicated by the yellow panels. There are 3 traps in total. Pay careful attention to the positioning of all units so as not to injure your allies. Yep, let's do this. General Avlora's assault.
Follow General Avlora! Let no Wolfort cars survive!
Oh wait. Wait, does she have reinforcements or are those reinforcements?
The town is surrounded.
Honestly, I don't
and
remember.
enemies flood in by the moment. We knew getting into this that we'd be outnumbered, but victory's still in the cards if we're smart about it.
I cannot bear the thought of sacrificing my people. Must I make a callous choice for the greater good?
You don't.
Avlora, mark my words.
I'm gonna be the
I
one
was
making
sent
that
to the
choice.
depths of hell by my own hand.
Let us.
I wonder why Avlora isn't moving. Maybe she only moves once she's made it a certain number of steps or something? I don't know. I mean, once we've made it a certain number of steps.
Let us steal our victory.
Still weird.
For the future.
Oh no. Oh god.
Forward! Leave no trace!
General Avlora, the 2nd Regiment has arrived. Oh god.
Quail not at their numbers!
Do we blind him? Okay, good. We're doing fine. Everything's fine. Everything's going well. Nothing's bad happened yet.
With the powers in me, we will make our ideals reality.
Oh my god. You have to be kidding me.
The 3rd Regiment has arrived!
To think we'd need to deploy all our forces. You are a worthy foe, Wolfort, but your fortune ends here.
Oh my god. I was thinking it, but I was really hoping it wasn't so... Okay, now we're in trouble. Who should I heal? Who can I heal? I guess I should heal myself. And start getting away. Oh my gosh, it's dangerous everywhere. Oh god. Oh no.
Now come and feel the wrath of my blade.
Oh god.
I do not leave survivors.
Nice try!
Oh my gosh, she missed. Thank you, God. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt too.
Time for some research.
Okay, it's time to give up. Well, we tried. We got pretty far at least.
You're finished!
But we kind of messed up a couple of times along the way, I guess.
Maybe next time.
I'm just waiting for them to defeat me at this point so I can get the XP from this.
Forward!
Because I think I keep the EXP from this as well, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, no. I don't want to be over-leveled for this battle, so I'm just gonna reset. I'll see you guys in a bit. I think I'm gonna try the same strategy again, except this time I'm gonna keep Rolland behind Serenoa, or at least someone behind Serenoa, so no one can push him back. I think that's the strats for now. It does mean we'll still get reinforcements from this side, but I think we can handle it, maybe. Hopefully. Okay, let's just... Actually, I do have items I can give these guys, I think. I'm gonna give you the red scarf and the HP ring. Just because that's literally all you're here for. Just to take hits and stuff. Okay, let's see how this battle goes this time. You know about this. I'm gonna have to speed through all of this. We were pretty close in that first attempt at least, so just gotta try again. I should honestly probably move to the other side because I think that's a safer area to do this from. Actually, can this go any faster? There we go.
I see a path to victory.
It's good, but it's not incredible actually over there. I think the best area would be around here, since we don't have to worry about reinforcements on that side. This is where those reinforcements came from, so I just gotta be prepared for that. Okay, here we go.
And feel the wrath of my
Can we survive at least one?
Destroy myself.
Oh my god.
Avlora, you murderous bastard!
You will share the same fate.
Oh god. I think he's about to kill me. Yep.
I thought I had him.
Well, it's over. We lost again. Actually, I never even checked Avlora, like what her ability and things are at. Let's see. Desperate Strike. Deal greater physical damage when at 50% or less of your maximum HP. Okay. Scary. Risky Maneuver. Decrease your HP by 5% of your max HP to deal physical damage to a single enemy. You cannot use this if your HP is below 5%. Oh, that's a bit... Ugh. Of course he has immunity to all status amulet. Oh, that sucks. Dang it. Okay, so we can't do anything against Avlora. I think we're better off just finishing everyone else off right now. Oh, I didn't know the ranged... Okay, it would have been helpful to know that the ranged HP pellet heals multiple units. Okay, I completely misunderstood that. Okay, I shouldn't... Dang it. That would have been helpful a while ago. What can you do? Mistakes were made. Okay. Seems I'm gonna have to give up for now, and I'm definitely gonna have to make this a two-part episode. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to start from that side instead of this side, because Avlora is just way too strong for us right now. She's taking out units with just a single attack, and that is incredibly insane. Well, it was a nice attempt. We made it pretty far with what we had left. So I guess it's time to restart again.
There's more yet to learn.
Business. Let's commit this to memory.
Needed that. I'll make you proud, Grandfather.
Lionel, man. Yes. Ha ha ha. Yes.
And we're back with triangle strategy. Well, I probably didn't need to do that actually. So it's for you guys, it's gonna be a couple seconds since you last saw me, but for me, it's been a day since I last recorded my last attempt at trying to beat Avlora. At first, I was considering making this a two-part episode because it's pretty long, and I usually like to keep my videos at under 2 hours, but this might end up being more than 2 hours. But at the same time, I didn't want to mess up my pacing with episodes, and if I do make this a two-part episode, I'd have to record more for the second part just to make it like a regular length episode. So I decided that instead of making this a two-part episode, we're just gonna keep this going and making this just a extra long episode, unfortunately. Well, I don't know if it's unfortunately or not. I guess you guys get to decide that. It actually would have been helpful for me if it had been a two-part episode, because I'm kind of behind on recording. And I think, well, as of this recording, next week I'm gonna post 4 episodes, because they're the episodes, basically the side episodes where I grinded in Triangle Strategy and where I tried the mini games for Yakuza 0. So I wanted to post 2 episodes that week, so it's not just two not very exciting episodes going up. Although they were fun, in my opinion. Anyways, enough talking. I need to go and try and beat Avlora again. Actually, before I started recording this, I did do some grinding real quick. Mainly just to level up the merchant guy. Actually, what do you say now? Lord Serno, allow Lionel to thank you once more for allowing him to join the illustrious House Wolfort. Cool. You're a keen man, my lord. Keener than most. I assure you that you will not regret allowing Lionel into your ranks. He promises to repay your kindness with interest. Lionel's selection is especially grand today. Please have a look. Cool. Anyway, yeah, I did level up my merchant guy, so I got a bit more money right now. And I'm gonna see if I can upgrade some of my weapons real quick before trying to beat Avlora again. I did also get a couple guys to level 12. I got Narve and Jens. So now I just need to, actually, I'm not leveling up anyone else. But a couple people did come close to leveling up. This is kind of helpful, so that way I don't have to worry too much about grinding next episode. Because it seems like I have to grind every episode now. Just to be on par with the battle things. But anyways, let's see if we can rank up some weapons real quick before trying to face Miss Avlora. I'm gonna get this because why not, I guess. Never hurts to get more HP. Definitely getting the weapon damage up on her because she sucks right now. I mean, she was pretty useful in the Avlora last 2 attempts at the Avlora battle, but once you run out of items, she's kinda useless. Especially since he doesn't actually have any healing abilities. I'm not using gens, but I might as well get him this because why not? You increases damage dealt to... Ooh, that's new. Increases damage dealt to enemies inflicted with status elements. Okay, so you definitely need the damage up because that'll make leveling you up a bit easier. And I might as well give you this as well. I might as well get this right now, just to save myself some time. And since I have money to spare. I'm really tempted to get the magic defense ring, because that would be incredibly helpful for Eridor, actually. I could give him a defense ring and a magic defense ring. Oh, that would be so helpful, actually. I'm gonna hold off on it right now, just because I'm kind of poor now. You know what I just realized? I could have used Kieto's points in that battle. I'm never gonna remember Kieto's points at this rate. Oh well, okay. I don't think I'm gonna do any more upgrades for now. I'm just gonna... Actually... Should I promote someone? I'm really tempted, and it probably would be helpful, but... I don't know. I want to wait at the same time. I'm gonna hold off for now. Hopefully I don't change my mind during this battle, as I regret losing real quick. Okay, so the strategy right now is to have everyone group up on this side, because no reinforcements come from this side, thankfully. We do get reinforcements from right here, if I'm not mistaken, but for the most part, if we stay on that side, we should be safe as long as Corentin has enough TP at the end of the... Well, once reinforcements come, so I can block off this path, while enemies come from that side. Hopefully, these guys don't go up these stairs and, you know, start messing everything up, but I guess we'll find out. Because I do also have to worry about... No, I should be fine, I think. I'm not gonna overthink it for now. It's basically the same strategy as before, where we have everyone over here, and we just have this sealed off, but let's see how it goes. I could also move 2 people over there, technically, and... No, actually, yeah, that's not gonna work, because no matter what, we're gonna face these knight guys, and they can ram foe, so we would need 4 characters over here, just so they can't ram us out of the way. So, I guess we're doing this now. Hopefully all goes well. I'll see you in a bit if anything exciting happens. Okay, let's do this, Avlora, you monster. Okay, that was a bit rude, sorry. But to be fair, she basically is a monster with all that strength. She can literally one-shot anyone and everyone with just one attack. I should honestly get some... I should have gotten some rings. I know I just said I didn't want to, but now I'm thinking I'm pretty dumb for not getting them. Oh well. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Oh, few have ever wounded me, and fewer still live to tell of it.
Oh, I know that for a fact, Avlora. This isn't the first time we're fighting you.
That. But this is as far as that will take you.
Okay, that was another loss, and you know what? I'm not gonna do the recommended units anymore, because I hate it. I really don't want to use you. You're technically helpful, but at the same time, I don't know. I do want to use Anna, because she's a good choice. Who else am I gonna take out? I'm really tempted to take out her, because her blindness, it is helpful, but it's only helpful for so long. Okay, I think these are the units I'm taking in right now. I was considering using Anna, but if I'm being honest, she's not going to be too useful in this battle, because the strategy I have is just basically blocking them off and hoping for the best, and she's probably just going to get killed off pretty quickly if I try that. I'm definitely not using you. Although you're a tank, you're kind of bad, so it's not really worth taking any chances with you. You also, actually, should I? No, he actually has lower defense than Benedict, so he's technically, I think I'm better off with what I just have right now, if I'm being honest. So that's why I'm not taking him out. He'd probably be useful, and if this time it doesn't go well, I might use him. But for now, no. As for Huette, she's technically a really useful unit, and she'd probably help us out a ton with her blinding arrow. Actually, dang it. It's because she does ship damage. That's what makes her so useful. It's really tempting me to use her. But right now I'm... Actually... If I could take out Serenoa, that'd be really helpful, honestly. We're keeping Erador no matter what, because he can block off enemies for a bit and aggro them. So no matter what, he's useful. We're also keeping Benedict for obvious reasons, because he can buff up everyone. Sereno's here because we have no choice. We mainly have Rolland here because he can attack from a distance. That's why we also put in Narve, because he has ranged AoE, and also he can heal. We have Frederica on here because, again, ranged AoE. Same for Corinthian. So hopefully things go well this time around. If I'm being honest, the main problem... Actually, I keep on saying this is the team I want to take, but then I reconsider things, because Anna would actually be pretty useful for taking out the arrow guys over here, since she can sneak up behind them without being noticed for a while. I might have to bring her on just so she can do that, actually. I'd be way happier, honestly, if I could just bring in some more units, because that would be so helpful right about now, being able to take him just at least one more unit. We also have her on here because she can heal nearby people, and if we're making a wall, she'll be really useful for healing everyone. I'm reconsidering, honestly. I mean, he's alright, but I think I'm gonna take... It's because the TP he gives is pretty useful. Right now, the wall mainly consists of you two, Serenoa, and I guess him? Which technically isn't a good idea. I think I'm just gonna try this out and see how it goes. If it doesn't work out, I'll try again. Like, this battle's annoying mainly because it takes a while, but I've enjoyed it just because, I don't know, the fact that it makes you think so much about what's going on is kind of insane, and I love it. Okay, let me position them in a good position. Actually, why didn't I make a wall over here? I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. I could have done this a while ago, couldn't I? Oh well. Okay, let's just try this and see how it goes. I'm still tempted to change out someone for Anna or for someone else, honestly. Just so Anna can take out the archers, because the main problem right now with this battle is that we can take care of the regular enemies as long as we all work together, but I can't take care of the archers because I can't even get close to them. Every time I try, they just get... They attack and they run away, basically. Or they group up and all kill me together. Which makes it really rough. But I think... Dang it, I'm really tempted to bring out Anna. Okay, I'm gonna exchange Narve for Anna. Although, part of me is saying don't do it. I'm gonna try. Sorry, Narve. I really want to use you, honestly, but I think Anna might help us out. They're gonna start over here and start heading down. Actually, I just realized if we take out Narve, we don't have another healer to help us out. Dang it. Okay. Let's just hope for the best and see what happens. Actually, if we have Narve, we should be fine to take you out. Because he'll have enough. I think I'm going to take him out for Narve. Okay, let's see how this goes. Actually, before I forget, because I forgot last time, I did waste a couple healing items during my grinding, so let me buy some potion things real quick. Let's get 5, because why not? And as long as we're here, increases ice resistance. I'm really tempted to get the ice amulet, but I won't. At least not now. Because the ice amulet would really help out Frederica very much so. But I'm gonna hold off on it. I mean, I can also get the defense and magic defense rings, but I'm also gonna hold off on that. Okay, it's time to go. Time for round 4, Avlora, I think. Let's do this. I'll see you guys when something exciting happens, or if I win this battle, maybe. Hopefully, probably not.
How embarrassing.
What the?
I fight for
okay,
peace.
That's totes uncalled for. Now I'm kind of mad. If I'm being honest, sorry. Okay, let's redo that all over again. That took forever too. That's so annoying. He must have gotten a crit, or I guess just used Mighty Strike. That's so annoying. Okay, so I overestimated Hasabara. I mean, I guess her defense is just really low. Yeah, I guess it is low. Actually, she has nearly the same defense as Gila. Never mind. That makes me sad, because I really was looking forward to using her. Okay, so I can't use her in this battle. Dang it. I think I'm also gonna take out Anna. Actually, no, I'm gonna no, I'm not gonna use her. Because she's too fragile right now. She gets destroyed way too easily. I'm gonna put you back on because we need your heals now. Who else am I gonna put back on? Honestly speaking, we do need the defense from this guy, so I guess we're gonna have to use him and hope for the best. Okay, so first of all, you go back here. Put this guy instead. Who's more defensive, you or Rolland? You got 14 defense versus 13 defense. Okay, I guess that's you. And we're gonna have to hope for the best with this now. Actually, what's your magic defense? Magic defense is 10. Your magic defense is 6. Ooh. Let's just see how it goes for now. If things don't go well this time around, I guess I am just gonna have to get some more weapon increases and maybe promote someone, although I really don't want to. But at the same time, it's just me being stubborn and dumb and not making the smart choice for this battle. Okay, I think this is round 5 if I'm not mistaken, so I think the setup's all good. So let's go. Okay, Avlora. It's time for round 5. I might just have to do this on my free time, although I really don't want to because I do want to include my reaction to it. But if not, I'll just talk about it. Like, I guess insert some audio in after I record the battle or something. I'll see. Let's do this, Avlora, you monster. Hi everyone, this is post-recording / technically post-editing. Me, I guess covering my tips technically for this battle. I'm not sure if I would call it tips since it's mainly just an explanation of what I did for this battle. So I guess let's get... Well, actually, I should let you guys know that this video was originally like 8 hours long. Most of those hours came from the actual attempts at beating Avlora. I think each battle was at least almost an hour long. And I had to cut most of it out because no matter how much I sped it up, it would still be pretty long. I mean, the only battle I included was this last attempt, the one where we actually won, and it was an hour long, and I have it at 300 speeds, and it's still 21 minutes long, I think, or something like that. So, you know, just an idea of how long it took me to record this and I guess edit this, because I was also struggling on deciding whether to still include those attempts or not, or make it like a separate video or not. In the end, I decided not to, just because it'd just be like this random one-off video of me trying to beat Avlora and losing. I might include it in like a highlight video like the one I did for KH1, just for lols, because why not, and memes. But we'll see, that's future me problem. Anyway, let's get into this battle. So I think I already talked a bit about my strategy for the first couple attempts. I don't think I talked about what I actually learned from those attempts, but just a couple tips for anyone who's struggling with this battle on hard mode. First of all, some basic tips I should say actually. First of all, there are 3 waves of reinforcements, one at the very beginning of the battle, a second one after you defeat a certain number of enemies, and a third one after you defeat another certain number of enemies. Sorry, I didn't look anything up for this, and also didn't actually count the number of enemies I beat during my attempt, so I'm just giving you a rough idea. During the first attempt, Avlora doesn't move at all, she just stays in place. During the second reinforcements, she starts to move a bit forward. Not move freely, but she just moves a bit forward so she can get you once she actually starts moving freely. And she starts moving freely once the third reinforcements arrive. And that's when all hell breaks loose, because Avlora is on a killing spree once that third wave of reinforcements comes in, unless you're prepared for it. The main things that kind of helped me in this battle that I wasn't expecting that would help me actually were, I don't remember what they're called, but I think they're spices or something like that. Because since I only have Benedict and he's the only one that can buff people up, there was a point where I had to like buff up Sereno, I think, or Narve, because they were in danger of archers and other things killing them, and they were defenseless units that weren't as bulky as Lionel or Eridor. And actually, there was also a point in time where I couldn't buff Lionel or Eridor in time, I think. And what really came through helping us through that part was, I think it was called Invigorating Spice. A spice that raises your defense for 3 turns, I think. And that definitely helped out a lot, because there was a lot of times where Serenora would have been dead if he didn't have that defensive buff up. And it also extended Narve's lifetime just a bit longer, thankfully, thanks to that. But yeah, I do recommend you check if you have any spices on you. And if you don't, maybe get at least 1 or 2 maybe defensive spices, or offensive spices if you're more like an offensive player where you go out searching for blood, I guess. I don't really play defensive, which is why this battle probably took me so long, because aside from me being stubborn and, you know, not thinking things through really, I was playing probably more defensively than I should have, but oh well, what can you do? Now I guess I should say a bit about the formation, explain it real quick. For the formation, we had a 3-character wall, I guess. We had Eridor, Lionel, and Serenoa. Serenoa because he was our most defensive unit, and also one that could still do damage and be at the front. Because we couldn't have Benedict as a wall. Although Benedict is defensive, we couldn't have him as a wall because he would have to constantly be buffing up everyone, and if he's doing that constantly, then he's not going to be able to use healing items on himself whenever enemies get to him. And that's kind of troublesome, since Gila can heal 1 character and Medina can heal 2 every once in a while when she has enough TP, but so that makes it kind of like eventually Benedict would have run out of options and he would have to heal himself, which would be kind of bad for the team because that would mean no more buffs for a lot of characters. And that can make things get real spicy real fast, as we would have like basically these defenseless units that would just eventually die at the hands of archers and mages. because Benedict's defensive buff is like the most incredible thing in this game. It literally saves lives. So that's why we have the Serenoa, Lionel, and Eredor wall. Behind them, we try to keep at least one unit behind them at all times, because otherwise the Knight's enemies can use Ramphos and break the wall, basically pushing a character to the back and then pushing their way through, or giving them a chance to attack another character twice, like one person takes the left side and one enemy takes the front side, which would ruin the whole wall tactic. As for why we have Serenoa and Frederica towards the houses over there, it's because that's the farthest away we could get them from mages, because mages would normally try to stay more towards the back, or I guess away from our units, because they don't want to get into, I guess, the danger area like we would. So they would try to attack from the farthest distance they're capable of, which usually meant they couldn't hit anyone and everyone like they might have wanted to finish us off faster, but you know, they still did chip damage. Well, I wouldn't even call it chip damage at that point. I guess just a ton of damage. But that's the reason why we have Serenoa and Frederica towards the back over there. We mainly have Rolland there at the center because, well, one, he can attack units from 2 spaces away, and 2, because more than likely we were going to have Eredor or Lionel use their aggro ability, so they were going to be getting most of the attention for the battle whenever we were dealing with infantry or melee units, I mean. Although we did eventually use Rolland to also help Serenoa out and also take care of the back enemies, and just had, I think, Benedict take his place behind Lionel. As for our healers, the main thing with healers in this game that I've noticed so far is you want to keep them alive no matter what, because the moment they go down, you're dead. That's technically true in any game, but it just feels especially true in here somehow. I don't know why. Especially in this battle where going a turn without healing can mean life or death. So we had Gila and, what's her name? Medina stay away from danger at all times, at all costs, no matter what. Because we can't have them dealing any damage, not like Gila can even deal damage for that matter. And Medina can technically deal very little damage, but that's just putting her at risk at that point. But yeah, we had Gila and Medina stay towards the back at all times. We also had Narve technically as a healer, but he was mainly there for ship damage, because his spark mixed in with the water made from Corinthine and Frederica did a ton of damage to multiple units and was extremely helpful. But unfortunately he did eventually die, but he did put in a lot of work before he died at least, so Narve was still best point in this whole battle. Now for this battle, as I mentioned before, we kind of learned that reinforcements appear after they defeat a certain number of enemies. Unfortunately, I didn't know what number of enemies was needed to trigger reinforcements, so I was just kind of feeling things out, because a major tip I would probably be to actually count the number of units you need to beat before reinforcements appear, because if you know that, you can deal enough chip damage to everyone that's on the battlefield, just enough so you can eventually, once the last wave of reinforcements appear, finish them all off and have less enemies to worry about. Because if you do chip damage to everyone, at that point you'll only really have to worry about the reinforcements coming from the left, which would be the last wave of reinforcements, and the reinforcements coming from the right, which is I think a mage and a knight as well, which are kind of scary, but you can take care of them more easily once you've taken care of the other archers and mages around the battlefield. Because otherwise, those archers and mages are just gonna mess you up the whole entire battle. We actually got lucky in this battle in that Narve was able to take out most of those, I think, mages and archers before he died, so we didn't have to worry too much about that. We still had to worry a bit, but, you know, we were doing better than expected. I think I already mentioned this in the video too, but just in case, another thing that was really helpful in this battle was Lionel's aggro ability, which I don't remember what it's called, but it was mainly helpful because once reinforcements start coming from the back, you can aggro them with Lionel's ability since it's a ranged ability, thankfully. And once you aggro them, the enemy, I guess, is smart enough to know that they can't attack Lionel from where they're at, because Lionel has that wall behind him, and melee units can't reach them unless they go from the other side. So once the aggroed enemy units realize that, they start walking all the way back and around to try and attack Lionel from the front, only for the aggro to end, and then try and come all the way back up from behind to deal with our healers and things like that, only for us to trigger the aggro again, which was really helpful in this battle. The aggro was also helpful dealing with whatever mages and archers were left over, since they could only do very little damage to Lionel. But aside from that, I think that's all I needed to talk about for this battle. Because for Avlora, we didn't really have to worry much about her once we were finished taking care of everyone. Well, we did still have to worry about her because her ability that boosts her attack or strength or something like that when she's at 50% HP. But we still got through it, thankfully. But anyways, I guess I hope you enjoyed what remains of this portion of the battle, or video, or whatever. And I'll see you, I guess, once this battle is over, because technically, well, you know what I mean. I guess I'll talk to you guys once this battle's over. I don't know. Oh my god. I want you guys to know that for a while there, I really wanted to say, are we actually gonna win? And I'm still kind of scared to say right now, but I think we have a chance of winning. Don't jinx it. Please don't jinx it.
Now to see what's up Lionel's sleeve.
I think everything's going pretty good. Please. Oh god. You guys have no idea how scared I am right now.
There is no mercy.
Round 5 and we're finally close to winning. And it took so much luck to get here too. Like, it wasn't easy whatsoever. Okay, now it gets kind of scary because I think... Let me check real quick. Yeah. Let's see. Amulet of Immunity, Berserker. There we go. Deal greater physical damage when at 50% or less of your max HP. Okay, this is where it gets scary. Oh god. Well, it was scary this whole time. It's just even more scary now. Well, it's back to how scary it was at first, because now we're just dealing with her, but she's a stronger version of herself, which is already... She's already strong as is, so this is just overkill at this point for her. Like, her powering up even more.
It falls to me.
I really want to go over there and get the spoils, but I know if I send someone out there, they're literally gonna die. Like, there's no chance anyone's surviving this. Oh, dang. Might as well, because actually, should we get the level to Frederica or someone else? I don't think she can even get a level from killing her. I think she'll get the same amount of low EXP from beating her. But, might as well do it.
Have we no choice but to retreat?
Thank God. That was literally hell on earth. Oh my gosh. I was so stressed during that battle. Like, I love it. It was so fun. It made me think so much about everything I was doing. It made me question everything.
We prevailed.
But that was so difficult. Like, compared to the last battle, like, oh my gosh. Compared to the beginning chapters, for that matter, everything before chapter 6 felt, well, okay, by the way, probably the biggest thing that blew my mind during this whole battle is that it's not Ace Frost, it's S Frost, and that's insane to me too, sorry. But yeah, I think the closest thing to this difficulty was probably the S Frost battle, if you decide to be an envoy for that place. And maybe the Plinius battle, more or less-ish, I guess. But I don't know. I think I think this is the hardest battle we've had at all so far. Yeah, she got the same amount of EXP too, so I guess it doesn't matter who kills her. They would have gotten the same amount of EXP. Oh my gosh, what did we... We didn't even get that many spoils because I was so busy trying to beat everyone up. We got HP recovery pellet, ranged ice stone, warding spice, some material... Oh my gosh, a metal bravery, thank god! And some silver. Ooh, that's a weapon rank upgrade. Yes, thanks Avlora. I'm still so afraid of you, and I really want to recruit you though. 5,000 money doesn't feel like that much, honestly, for what we just went through. I'm gonna have to look back at the recording and see how many turns did it take me to beat her. I feel like that must have been 100 turns. Dang, Avlora. I really want to recruit her now. Also, well, let's see if there's any more story real quick. I'll discuss that battle a bit more after that.
Ugh, they are strong. This is more than simply the advantage of terrain.
We just got lucky.
All companies, fall back at once!
Look at him turn tail and run! And we didn't even need that damn contraption.
Indeed. I am thankful we kept any damage to the town at a minimum. You have my gratitude.
You better.
All of you.
You better, Sarah. No, that was so much. My god. Sorry, I'm kind of I'm feeling all types of way right now. I'm very emotional after that battle. That battle played with my heartstrings so hard.
Both sides suffer great losses on the battlefield. In the end, it is House Wolfort that triumphs. The vanquished General of Avlora is forced to retreat to Castle Whiteholm with the Asfrosti army in tow.
Don't treat Avlora
I
bad.
have no words to excuse my failure, Your Grace. I underestimated the Wolfort army. It will not happen.
No, you
again.
didn't. We just got lucky.
Indeed, it will not. I will accept no apology for your incompetence, save victory.
Gustadolf, you suck.
The Wolforts may have gotten the better of us this time, but it came at a cost. We must strike again before they can regroup.
Oh god.
Rest yourself, Avlora. I will have need of you yet, and soon.
Please don't tell me the next battle is another one with Avlora.
I shall not disappoint you again, Your Grace. You have my word.
And you will keep it. Nothing and no one will stand in my way.
Okay. We don't... Come on, no character stories. I really need some new characters. Because I just learned how much... Oh my gosh. I feel like the difficulty's just... Oh my gosh. Please don't tell me every battle is going to be as difficult as that. I feel like it is. I forgot how difficult that battle was. And I had to do that... I think I did that battle in a day, but... Well, actually, when I did the demo... I think at the beginning of this series I said it took me like a day, but now that I look back at the battle, I think it must have been at least 2 days or 3 days. And probably the other 2 days were only just from that Avlora battle and the other battle that you can do if you don't protect Rolland. I feel like each one of them must have taken me at least a day to complete after going through that. The crazy thing too is that I think in the demo we didn't even have most of these units. All we had were the basic guys. Oh yeah, the only reason I won that battle in the demo was because I actually set the houses on fire. And I did lose a ton of units I think in the demo. Oh god. Oh god, please. Just don't tell me that. Like, I do want difficult battles, but I hope I don't know, give me a break with this next battle, whatever's to come. Avlora is way too scary to me right now. Let me take a look at my units, because I got a ton of people to level 12 now, and some of them are even close to level 13 after so many turns in that battle. But I should give some real quick props to the MVPs of the squad during that battle. And they are Mr. Lionel, who I was trashing at the beginning of the episode, and now I'm completely in love with him, and I'll get into that in just a bit. We got Eridor, who's always been there, who's our tank, our support. Serenoa was there. He did things. He was helpful, but not as... He wasn't Eridor or Lionel. Then we have Benedict, always an MVP, always the best unit around. I cannot live a day without Benedict now. Savara, I'm kind of disappointed in you. You were incredibly useless during my attempt with you. You probably would have helped us out during that battle and would have been a nice addition, but oh well, we made it without you somehow. Oh yeah, I gotta give props to Narve too. He survived a while, and he did so much work with Bolt and Ice Breath, I think it's called. I forget what his ice spell is, but good job, Narve. Literally best boy, best mage. Frederica and Corinthian, also great job. I'm surprised they survived the battle till the end, honestly. I was expecting at least one of them to die, and I was honestly hoping it would have been Corinthian, because if we lost Frederica, we would have been in... I don't know. They were both, like, equally useful, for different reasons. We got Rolland, who... he was alright. I mean, he put in work, he took care of the guys that were behind us, so nothing to complain there. Gila, always putting in work. Then we got Medina, who I was also trashing at the beginning of this episode, and she was also MVP. Like, just incredible. Medina and Lionel have to be the best units I've gotten so far from the character story things. Just in case anyone else is struggling with that battle like I was, because I didn't talk during that battle at all because I was just way too concentrated. The strategy that ended up winning me that battle was the... well, you guys kind of saw a bit of it at the beginning, but I basically made a wall with Eridor, Lionel, and Serenoa towards that house at the very far left of the battle area, at the beginning of the battle. And after that, I just kept someone behind them. I put Serenoa towards the top left corner along with Frederica because they're ice arrow mages, ice arrow people and ice mages towards the bottom, and they can reach you if you don't keep Frederica towards the left corner. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna look back at the video and re-record my advice for this so I can point out things. But anyway, I think I'm gonna end off the episode here. Sorry. Actually, I can promote characters now. Okay, no matter what, I'm promoting Serena right the heck now, because no matter what, we're always gonna be using him, and it's better to keep him alive than dead. And he's a pretty good unit. I wasted all my materials too in that battle. Hopefully, I really hope they refresh soon, because we might be in trouble if all we have is just regular HP recovery pellets. I think I'm also gonna get some of this, because this was incredibly useful too. I'm gonna get the defense and magic defense ring, I think, too, because those will definitely be helpful for my tanks. Okay, let's promote you, Serena. Actually, let me get my last Kietu's points. Oh yeah, I didn't even use any Kietu's points again. Oh well. What should we get? We have 100 more, so... Resist movement of all... Oh, that's oh, it's just for one turn, though. Grants 3 TP to an ally. That's pretty good. Move an ally to any location within 8 squares if that ally is charging or... Okay. Missed opportunity. Stop a single enemy for one turn, preventing them from taking any action. I'll worry about this later, honestly. I can't think right now. I'm head empty right now. That battle took everything out. I can't even talk. It took everything out of me. I'm just at a loss for words right now. Okay. Let's promote you. You'll get Sweeping Slash and Strengthen Numbers. Sounds good. This kind of pains me right now because I don't like... I really... Let's just do it. Oh, this is cute. Aw.
I would not be here without my allies.
Aw, that's cute. Learn the ability Sweeping Slash. When he promotes one last time to Sword Master, he'll get Shielding Stance. Cool. Sweeping Slash. Deal physical damage to all enemies within range. I guess I'll find out at some point what that is. I can also upgrade Serenoa's weapon right now. That'd be probably pretty helpful, but I'm gonna hold off on it for now. And wait to see what happens. Okay. But I think aside from that, we're done with today's episode. It might be a bit of a longer one. Sorry / not sorry about that, maybe? I guess you guys decide again. I hope you guys enjoyed it, because I certainly did. Sorry if there was also not that much commentary, just because I was losing my mind over that battle, and I still am, and I probably will continue to do so for the next couple of days, even when the next episode comes out, or I mean, when I record the next episode, sorry. But aside from that, I hope you enjoyed seeing me face off against Avlora. I don't even remember what happened story-wise. Oh yeah, we protected Rolland, didn't turn him into Glanbrook, so Glanbrook decided to attack us. Now they're probably gonna attack us again, right after this big major attack, I think. So who knows what's gonna happen next episode story-wise, because we are outside of demo range, finally. So I have no idea what's happening on here anymore. I don't know anything about battles, about story. Yeah, I don't know anything at this point, so it's all fun and games now, aside from, you know, suffering in battle and probably dying 1,000 times against Avlora again. But I'm excited to see what happens next, both battle-wise, sorry, and story-wise, and I hope you guys do too. And aside from that, I'll see you next time. Bye!